You look like you look like a football dad. Like
He looks like he's gearing up to go play in the
catch.
PGA.
Oh yeah.
I can hear you guys. I was like, I can't hear any of you.
Oh, wait a second.
Base looks the same.
Boy, how you gonna act like you
like
didn't
a-
just get a haircut?
Me? Oh yeah, I did. I shaved my head, dude. I'm balding. See, it's like thinning on top. It's bald. I'm gonna look like Zach here soon.
You call that
Dang.
bald?
No, okay. When it's shaved down like this, it doesn't look bald. But when I have a lot of hair, it's very noticeable.
Fair enough.
It makes me. It made me sad at first, but Zach and Callum are bringing out the confidence.
Good.
This whole thing is so ugly. It's my wife.
That's a cute dog. What are you talking about?
She's okay.
No, no comment.
Base. Can you hear us?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Did you watch football last night,
I watched football for 10 hours yesterday.
dude?
Based on your Bucks making the playoffs.
Pats?
Huh?
The
Are your
Dolphins
Bucks
beating the
making the
Pats.
playoffs?
Oh, I don't really care about the Patriots. I care about Go Bucks.
Yeah. Are they making the
No.
playoffs?
No, they have.
I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't worry.
Oh man, I'm so glad they lost last night.
Yeah?
It was rough. No, we won.
How about
the
them
Eagles
Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Cowboys, man.
Hey,
Cowboys fans are almost as annoying as Pax fans.
I was born there. Okay, I'm not
Cowboys
a
Cowboys fans are the worst.
bandwagon.
But
be right back.
Buccaneers fans, dude, I only know one, and it's
Go
him.
Bucks. Go
So-
Bucks.
Yeah,
They're
I don't
not
know any other
annoying.
ones.
I
Go Bucks.
literally have never met some. I've never met a Bengals fan and a Bucks fan until I met Base.
Wait, you like the Bengals and the Bucks?
No, I'm just saying. He liked
Oh.
one of those.
He was so offended by that he just left.
Yeah, he left.
I like Broncos and Steelers, and weirdly enough, the Broncos have won like the last 3 games.
Oh,
So the reason why I like the Broncos is my dad moved to Colorado when he was 18
okay.
and lived there for 10 years.
Ooh.
So, by the way, Sam,
What's up, dog?
thank you
For what?
for this.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Dude, for this, dude. Okay, so Sam, if this becomes another hobby, fuck you. Okay, because
Pop collecting?
I was in Walmart the other day and I was like, yeah, Sam sent me this one. I was like, I could probably. They have a couple of them, and then Sam also sent me Wodakoi.
It's like
So,
way more
that's a
realistic
good one.
to collect pops than Nendroids.
Yeah, I feel like in America, yeah, just because their pops
Like
are
60
literally everywhere.
bucks. Yeah, pops are like $10.
I think I'm gonna stick with SH Figure Arts for like slowly collect them over time. Like there's this Juspian one that I want, but it's like $150 because it's out of
Isn't there a Guts one that's like so sick?
Oh, I have a. I don't know if it's a SH Figure Arts. It might be SH Figure Arts. Guess. Well, yeah, it is. Taylor got it for me last year for Christmas, and then she broke it. She broke it.
Yikes.
She was putting away clothes and knocked it over, and it fucking broke.
I just placed an order for my first 2 Nendroids.
Which one?
I pre-ordered them. Pre-ordered the Karapika one and the Crollo one with Hunter x Hunter.
I got the Goblin Slayer one. That's the only.
Oh, that one's sick.
That's the only one I got.
I've
I
never
kinda
bought a pop. I'm never going to.
Yeah, I mean,
Never in my. No.
I like this one, and it's like I don't know, Sam. Did you get me this because it's my favorite shonen?
Yeah, I know you like you.
I love you, Sam. Look at you, you're so sweet. Very nice. And then Base got me. Honestly, between Wodakoi and Grand Blue Dreaming has really kept my spirits up the last couple of days. So thank you. to
They're
both
great,
you guys.
man. They're both great.
I've been trying to read Ubo Blatt, and it's way too depressing, and not
Just,
that good.
No, it's not good at all.
No. I like it. Let's. Ubo
I've
Blatt
seen it
is
on a lot
fun.
of people's top ongoing lists.
They have an Ultraman pop at Barnes and Noble. God damn it! See, now they have Ultraman pops.
Wait, what?
They have Ultraman pops apparently. So that's slim.
Dude, they have pops for everything. It's
Do they
pretty
want to
insane.
lose money? What's going on?
You mean make that good money? Make that honest money? Okay. So we Zach, we need to choose a toku for Base to watch, and I don't. I have a feeling, Base, are you wanting to watch Toku because your likes appear on my feed sometimes, and it's this girl with green hair that likes Kamen Rider? Is that why you want to?
Dang.
And she's like super into Kamen Rider.
No comment.
So, I think we should make them watch a Kamen Rider, but you have to be dedicated for 50 episodes.
Yeah, it's the only thing. There's no such thing as a short tokusatsu.
Nope.
Oh, based. Don't do it. Don't cave.
How much do you want to slide in the DMs?
Guys, it's one. It's like one show. I may not even like it.
Just slide in, and then anytime she asks you a question,
You
ask
kind
her.
of have to like it though, if you want to go anywhere.
Yeah, dude, her banner is literally Kamen Rider.
Have Flip be your earpiece guy.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Zach in your earpiece.
Yeah, this character.
They build as the best of the Heisei era. And
Yeah,
she'll be like, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about.
You guys are out of your mind. Hold on one second. I'm like literally cooking food and doing this at the same time. I feel incredibly rude. Hold on.
You should have made your priorities a little better.
He's cooking dinner. Is that what we said? It's like one.
God damn it.
Finally got my kid to sleep. Dude, I haven't. So Taylor's been like sick. So like splitting my free time between my grandparents' house, because literally everyone, we had to push back the funeral a week because people from Sicily are flying in. Like it's gonna be this huge fucking thing. So I haven't really seen Taylor and the kid. When I get home, they're usually both asleep.
Oh.
And then I need to lose 10 pounds before next Monday. So
Why?
my suit's a little tight, dude. I bulked up too much.
Suck it in, man.
Dude, you're too
I-
bulky, bro. You're too beefy.
I actually had to go and get it tailored for the chest and the shoulder area. The guy was like, you look stupid."
Just go in like a Monster Energy t-shirt, board shorts.
Yeah.
Speaking of Monster Energy,
Yeah.
What?
If you get them to sponsor it. There you go.
oh dude, if Monster sent me free Monster, I would get a Monster tattoo, just like Rob Diedrich.
You don't need.
Oh my! No, you don't mean that.
I mean
That's
that
the ugliest
100%.
tattoo on the planet.
Dude, nothing says douche like the 3 stripes.
No, like you're like even worse than that. Like you're drinking like I'm trying to be wholesome, Monster, but I'm still an idiot.
No, I've actually, since my wisdom tooth extraction, I have cut my literal intake down by half. So I went from 6 to 8 a day sometimes to 2 to 3.
8 monsters in one day.
Yeah. The most I had was 10 in one day. But that was because I worked like 18 hours straight and then just couldn't sleep and then just went back and did it again.
Ouch.
What happens if you drink too many monsters?
You die.
Yeah.
You just die.
You become God.
Yeah, actually, you become your
Yeah, one or
fucking
two.
eyebrows start getting slits by themselves and stuff. And you
Oh.
start becoming. See, I unleashed the beast. I got 3 slits.
Someone's gonna mistake you for killing someone.
Oh, that's happened. That's
Yeah.
happened at the same gym I was jumped at. Someone
Yeah, they probably.
someone tried to quote unquote test my gangster. And
Yeah, I
I
could see
literally
myself being
and I
scared of
literally told him, I was like, dude, I just want to be like Vanilla Ice. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be a gangster. Speaking of the new gym is fantastic. All free weights. There's a field in the back for tire flips and sled pulls, and
Dude, when are you gonna be on your lowly grind and start posting vids?
I've posted that one video of me curling 200 pounds, but
Where at?
That's it.
Twitter?
it's on Twitter. If you go to my media, it was Migs posted a couple months ago. Like, I'm at the gym, and here, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
You see my perfect push-ups in the background? I'm honestly gaining tons of muscle mass.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm
Yeah.
honestly I put on like 4 pounds of straight testosterone-fueled muscle, and
When
honestly,
you sent that pic yesterday, I noticed, man. I noticed.
Yeah, dude, you're looking hot, based.
okay, enough with the compliments, but like
Yeah.
literally, I'm going to zoom in by.
We noticed, base. Come on,
Base.
you don't gotta tell us.
If
I
I
didn't
didn't
wanna
know
say
you, and I slid over to your Twitter and saw that you were as beautiful as you are, and you liked Kamen Rider,
He would've said-
I
He would
would
have called you out.
I would have to leave Taylor.
Wow.
I'm letting her know that. I'm texting her right now.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if you just messaged my wife. She has a Twitter.
I followed her on Twitter just because it showed up in my
There's that video I was talking about.
And then literally the next day, she like put it on private.
Yeah. Well, after all that stuff went down with like Mike and Jin, they both followed it, and I think she blocked both of them and put her stuff on private. So.
I'm going through your media, and I just saw the picture that you put when you're watching Based at work, and that was the episode where he showed a boob.
Yeah, he showed a boob. Well, luckily, I was just there late. I think it was late. What time was that posted?
Let me see.
Because it's either on a day
I
or
don't think
off.
there's a time. Oh, yep. Yeah, 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Yeah, so I was there by myself, just cleaning, and I just could not listen to a podcast. So I was like, I'm going to listen to Base Senpai's D Hall video, and then he shows a titty. Everyone gets shit for everything.
I got a bunch of heat for saying nobody read Vinland before the anime.
You got a lot of shit for Dr. Stone.
I get shit for a lot of things.
More than Base when he made that what review was that where you had the guy call you SJW?
Alonzi, I think you can jump in, dude. I'm gonna send you a
Do
link.
it, join.
I have the premium, I think, so I think you can. I think we have enough. I'll shoot you a message.
I know why I have low quality. It's because
Dang, you have a lot of premium subscriptions, huh, Flip?
Yeah, dude. You have what other premium?
Yeah, what other premium?
Yeah, any Snapchats?
Yeah.
Subscribers?
Oh,
Just kidding. I've never paid for pornography.
That's a fucking lie.
Ah!
A bold-faced lie.
I don't think I have, dude.
No?
I didn't get internet until I was 17.
Not
So,
even
like,
feet pics.
I'm not,
Not
a big
even
feet
one.
guy. I'm not a big feet guy.
dang.
Did you really just say that?
You're
Not a big
almost
feet guy.
perfect, Flip.
I mean, the feet got to look nice. I don't want to like if my wife's feet had like gangrene on it, I'd be like, yo,
You go clean that up.
go clean that gangrene up.
What?
No, there are two types of people who buy feet pics. Those who buy the feet pics and liars. So
Wait, are you a foot guy?
no comment.
So that's a yes. When someone says no comment, it's an automatic yes.
Bro, if their second toe is bigger than their big toe,
That's pretty normal.
no,
Such a weird.
My
I
wife's
did-
second toe is longer than her first one.
I did throw up on a girl
I
one
said,
time.
what?
Mine
Wait,
are equal.
I
Mine
did
are
throw up on a girl one time because her teeth were not. They were kind of black.
Her teeth?
Yeah, so I went on this date with this girl. It was like maybe 17, 18. And at dinner, she kept her head down. She was like, and every time she laughed, she would cover her mouth. She was part Asian, so I just thought, because Japanese people laugh. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, she's just doing it culturally. And then we kissed, and she smiled, and it was like blacked. And I just proceeded to throw up a little bit, and some of it got on her.
Poor girl. She's traumatized.
She was
She
like,
is
what
never,
happened?
she's probably an incel now.
She's never kissed a guy since.
poor us, dude. You just subjected us to that.
That's not the gross story.
We don't need to hear it.
The first week that we brought the baby home, I'm at work and Taylor
Hey!
texted me a
What are you
photo.
doing?
Hey!
Taylor texted me a photo. The
No.
baby had proceeded to shoot shit on the opposite wall, on the opposite side of the room, and it like hit the bed in between that and the wall.
What's the matter with you, dude?
You just shouldn't have kids, man. It's bad.
Dude, you flipped. Pun intended.
Yeah, dude, kids are a mess. Speaking of
Kids.
kids, Zach wants a kid. David, well, that's enough.
One day.
So
Not-
does your fiance want kids too? No,
No idea.
you guys haven't talked about it.
But every time we do, it's like we both are like, nah, not now, or yeah, in the future. But
Definitely.
It's,
I love being a dad. I think it's
Yeah.
great, but if I had the option of having my kid like a couple years later, like I would have loved to have been married and like traveled and.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be one of those weird dads who's 60 years old and his kid just started kindergarten. That's definitely gonna be how it is.
There's a couple of dudes that come in the pizza place like that. They're like in their 60s and their kid's like a toddler. I'm like that looks exhausting.
Get like
Oh
a whole
my gosh.
10 years out of your kid before
That's
you.
a boss. That's a boss right there.
That's a what? Oh, dude, look who's here. Lonzy.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, buddy.
Oh man, this is like the most people we've had on a stream before.
Is this like Avengers? Like
Yeah.
together
This
or
is
some
like
shit?
Avengers. Base is very clearly Black Widow.
Yeah, base is Black Widow.
I wanted to be. Can I be Tony
He's too
Stark?
thick to not be Black Widow.
No,
Do
you're
you know
not
those-
Tony Stark, you have to be a Toku.
Oh yeah, dude. You have
Yeah,
to,
that's
go
true.
to the- yeah.
Do you know? I've actually never seen an Avengers film. Is that bad?
What the fuck's wrong
I
with
haven't
you,
either.
dude?
I know.
They're
man.
pretty awesome.
I don't like superhero stuff.
Okay, to be honest though, I fell asleep during Endgame.
What?
Because I like went and I didn't sleep the night before, so I just was in the movie theater and passed out, and then woke up at the end and I cried.
Do you
I love
understand?
you. I love you 3,000 or 300 or whatever.
It's 3,000, dude. Come
Oh,
Of course, Tony Stark would know.
and I'm
There.
Iron Man.
on.
There, Zach, you look a lot better now.
Yeah, for some reason, once.
Oh, good.
Yeah, once
I'm like
Alonzi
a-
joined, your quality shot the fuck up.
Oh, I'm uploading a YouTube video right now and it just finished. That's why.
Okay.
This is like the Avengers. So who would Alex be? Wait, who's the British one?
Doctor Strange. Well,
Yeah.
technically,
No.
or
Oh,
Tom.
Benedict Cumberbatch, right?
Yeah,
Doctor Strange is the European one.
I mean Alex is a more handsome Benedict Cumberbatch. He looks like an alien to me.
Accurate.
But his name isn't as good as that one.
That's true. You can't compete.
I don't know. His last name is pretty fancy.
Not what is it? Cumberbatch.
Bandersnatch Cumberbatch.
Dude, it's hard to beat.
And then who's Zach? Like which of the Avengers is more likely
I'm
to be a
Ant-Man.
real?
No one gives a shit about Ant-Man.
Yeah. I don't know. Sam gives me Paul Rudd vibes.
I was gonna
Yeah, I
suggest-
can get that. I can get that. Yeah.
And then I don't know.
What's up,
You're
guys?
Thor after the 5 year.
Yeah, it flips Thor.
I'm thick Thor.
Thor post Fortnite.
Thick four with 2 C's.
Dude, Thor was still jacked as fuck at like towards the end. He's just had a belly.
He's still shredded. They put a fat suit on him.
Alex should be Hawkeye, and then Evan recorrected himself and said Hawkeye again. So he meant Hawkeye. And then he said I meant Hawkeye.
Hawk.
Hulk guy. Yeah.
What a
Hawkeye.
useless character Hawkeye is, though.
What?
Dang. Dude.
I'm not saying Alex is useless. I'm just saying Chalkeye. Cockeye.
That's offensive.
So how was Christmas for you guys?
Christmas was lit.
So good. It just goes by so quickly, man.
Yeah. It was Kevin went pretty quick.
What'd you guys get? Did you guys get anything, or what'd you guys give?
Oh, I can see Akira there. Very nice.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, dude! Is that the box set?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Oh,
Volume
shit.
2 of the box set.
How are you finding it?
So I've only read the first volume, but I loved it. It's so different than the movie.
It's a quick read.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well, the first volume is. It's like half the size of the.
Yeah. The later ones are thick.
it's still. I mean, overall, Akira's a
Yeah.
fast
Yeah.
read.
Yeah.
It's a super fast read.
It's
Some of the
fast
best
paced.
art. Some of the best art. in
Yeah.
any manga.
Absolutely. Let me show some.
I was just reading up about that. Aren't they making a new series based on it or something to do with?
They announced a bunch of Otomo shit at.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure the
so
dude
that
who directed Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok, is supposed to be doing the live.
Oh, that's
action
canceled.
movie.
That's done
Yeah.
finally.
I think that got canceled.
What did
What?
it cancel?
Yeah. Oh, that's been in like development since
Oh,
like
Taki-
diapers for Christ's
Taki-
I just thought it got
What,
pushed
TV?
back because he picked up another movie.
I'm pretty sure it's just outright canceled.
Oh.
That sucks. They like announced that and it was super hyped up, and then
Man.
I mean, who would have been in it? It would have been like
he said that he wanted to do Japanese actors.
yeah, but we'd get Scarlett Johansson.
Honestly, dude, that Ghost in the Shell movie was fine.
It was fine. I liked
It
it.
was fine.
I liked Alita a lot.
I loved Alita.
Alita was
Holy
great.
shit!
Yeah.
I fell asleep during that movie too, but it was great.
You're the worst.
Dude, every movie I've seen this year, I've seen 5 movies in theaters.
Okay, did any of you guys see Star Wars yet?
Oh
No,
my
I did.
god! Don't even get me started on that bullshit.
Oh,
I thought it was okay.
do you know what?
Okay,
I think
no.
you've got to think about. I think you've got to think about it in 2 ways. One, at least it's out of limbo hell, and there's something being made about it. Because otherwise, if Disney didn't buy it, I think it just sits there rotting. And they're fun. You got to remember, they're just fun films,
They are
man.
fun.
I think.
Visually, some of the most gorgeous cinematography I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my
Visually,
life.
they're amazing.
Did you
Like,
not see Cats? Hello?
The what? Have I seen what?
Cats?
Dude, no, I honestly almost saw Cats over Skywalker.
I knew you were a
Oh,
low-key furry.
dude.
But no, okay, it's fine. I think if I just don't pay attention to the story, it's like
There's
visually,
so many
it's some of
plot
the
holes.
best. Visually, it's some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life.
Do you know what I do think? I think if Kylo Ren was a character that was in the original movies, I think people would have loved him. But now, I think he would. I think he's a really, really cool
I
kind of.
love Kylo.
I love
Yeah.
Kylo. Adam
Yeah,
Driver.
he's the best part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
they
especially
should've
in
done-
this, what they did with his character in this movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I actually quite liked it.
I liked it, yeah.
I think it gave a little bit more depth to, to his character, and he's an actor good enough to pull that off.
Man, Adam Driver's intensity in some of those scenes are just
I heard they did absolutely nothing with Finn.
no, yeah, nothing.
Ray!
Nothing. Ray! Dude, okay,
Poor
this
guy.
is the thing I love about the new trilogy is that there's so many interesting ideas. Like a trooper that gains a consciousness and wants to be a good guy. You got this girl from a planet. She's got some kind of powers. You got Poe being a badass. You got a cute little droid, BB-8.
You got Rose.
You got Rose,
Yeah.
who... Why are people so up in arms about that?
Did they?
I
They
thought-
actually took out because there's a lesbian kiss in it as well, and in certain countries they've actually cropped that out.
That's why I don't like
It's
when a
just-
company is trying to be so.
Oh, at the very
progressive,
end?
I just roll my eyes. 'cause
Yeah.
they
I
don't
saw-
give a fuck about any of that stuff.
I saw in an IGN video, the top comment was like, "My favorite Star Wars character is unnamed lesbian rebel number 2."
Wait, was
So
it not a
random.
known character? They didn't even. It wasn't even like just a
No,
random.
not
They were just
not
two
named.
girls in the back, just
Yeah, it wasn't.
you know.
Honestly, I think if they had balls, they should have made Finn and Poe.
Oh,
They
I saw
both
a
wanted
video
to.
about
Both
You
that.
know
Oh,
what?
they wanted to, dude.
Do you
wanted
know
it
why as
so
well?
bad.
You get that interracial. That's a 2-for-1 right there as well.
Dude,
Oh
and
my
both
gosh.
of them are so good looking too.
They are as well. They are.
I mean, and then David, the chemistry between the main characters was amazing, and yeah, the whole cast got they're all great actors.
Wait, what about the main characters?
That they have really good chemistry.
Yeah, I felt like in the third movie it was kind of unearned though. Because in the second movie they did so much unnecessary stuff, and they kind of come back as best friends.
I don't like the Vegas scene in the second one.
So bad, it's so unnecessary.
Taylor loved, so that's the only Star Wars movie she's ever seen. And
I
she
still
was
enjoyed it. I'm not
pregnant,
gonna act like I didn't enjoy it.
And the whole time she was like, "Wow, this is amazing!" And during any explosion, the fucking baby was kicking her because she was 7 months pregnant during the time. And
It's the Force, dude.
she was like, "That's amazing! I want to watch all of them now." And I was like, "That was the worst Star Wars."
I think the good thing about what Disney's done with Star Wars, they just made it fun. So even for the kind of casual that doesn't give a shit about the story, you can sit there for 2.5 hours and just be like, Boyega and everyone just running around.
Yeah.
He's such a good actor. I really hope he gets.
Well, what I find crazy is Daisy Ridley. It was her first professional job, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And she gets to
Was it actually?
yeah. I'm pretty sure it was her.
I'm
her
pretty
first.
sure it was too. Yeah.
Base is so silent about Star Wars.
I literally haven't seen him. So
What?
He's
Have
a
you
Clone
seen-
Wars guy.
That doesn't
Are
surprise
you a
me.
Clone Wars guy?
I like the prequels.
Yeah, the prequels were good. I was reading something about how when the prequels first came out, everybody hated them, but our generation of people who kind of grew up with them really love them now, and I'm wondering
I
if that's
mean,
going to happen with the new movies.
that's-
Also,
just like-
look back at the cast as well. Fucking hell, man! They had
Ewan
big hits
McGregor.
back then. Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson.
Liam Neeson.
yeah. Natalie Portman was in it as well.
Speaking of Natalie Portman, when did Annihilation come out? Was that this year?
That was
Last year, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's That's a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies.
Do you know, I literally just bought Leon in 4K. Have you ever seen Leon before?
Ooh,
that was like,
one of my
as a
favorites.
kid. Oh, it's such a good film, man.
One of my favorites.
Such a twisted film.
Except it's really hard to say that that's your favorite movie because some people take it in a very weird way.
Yeah, different time though, really. Like,
Yeah.
What's everyone's favorite Star Wars character?
I think Anakin's always gonna be my favorite.
Solo, man, I think.
Probably Darth Maul.
Han's great.
Darth Maul, yeah, I was.
Darth Maul. Do you know what? I would. Kylo Ren is probably up there though.
He's so good, dude. I wish they would have.
Like when he's on screen, it's just so fucking intense. Do you know what I mean? Like he's just like that voice, and with the new mask that he's got now. Well, if you haven't seen it, you'll see it. But it's like...
Okay, spoilers for Star Wars, guys. What makes me upset about Kylo's arc is that he literally destroys planets, kills billions of people. He's fine. Kills his dad. He's fine.
But he wasn't fine after he killed.
Well, he's not fine, but he's still a bad guy. But when his mom says Ben, he's just
it was
like,
the
oh,
near-death
fuck.
experience. It was
I guess,
when he thought he died.
And then when did the Force able to resurrect people? Pretty much.
Supposedly that's like been in like Star Wars lore for forever, but it's just not been in movies.
I don't know. I've read a lot of Star Wars books, and I don't remember any Jedi bringing back a dude.
And I'm pretty sure in Knights of the Old Republic you could Force heal too.
I would love to see a movie based on that particular.
Yeah.
Money, the budget, and just showing that. Oh my god.
Well, the problem is, I think they're gonna take that approach of what like Marvel did. They're gonna make the TV series more dark with like the Mandalorian, and then they're gonna kind of keep this PG family atmosphere for the movies.
I think the Mandalorian is pretty overrated.
I heard it started strong and then kind of.
It's so video gamey. I mean, it's just like every Star Wars thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's visually pleasing. I just wish they would dip more into like the
budget.
Mandalorian's like lore, like why they base their like religion and mythos on guns and armor and like all that stuff, because that stuff's fascinating.
Have any of you guys been watching The Witcher?
I've seen 2 episodes.
I saw the first 20 minutes of the first episode and I really liked it.
That fight at the end of episode 1.
Do you know that it's actually Steam put out that it's got more concurrent players than when it was first released now, due to that game.
That's
Due
awesome.
to when it first came out.
I mean, where's it at?
Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games of all time.
I mean, I picked it up on Switch because.
Is it playable? Because I've been tempted because
it runs smooth.
Just play it on your PC.
It's like it looked like Zach when he first hopped on stream.
Glorious pixels.
For like $15 on Steam, and if your computer's good enough, I'd rather you're gonna be playing at like 720, 30, like 24 FPS most of the time.
It blows my mind that they have the base game and all the DLCs
on a cartridge.
On a cartridge.
CD Projekt Red is the
I was blown away by Skyrim did that, but then
they're bringing out 64 gig memory cards for Switch now, aren't they?
Yeah. Yep. So
next year.
Hopefully we get like Fallout 4. I didn't like Fallout.
Oh god, do we need that game again?
I hate Fallout.
Fallout 4 is fun. You don't like Fallout?
I've liked New Vegas and 3, but 4 was I just could not.
You'd like Outer World. It's like 4, but better.
I don't see that's the thing. Like,
yeah, Outer Worlds is really fun.
The only reason why I play most of my games on the Switch is that
you can play at work.
Like where I do most of my anything. I have 20 minutes to kill.
Mm-hmm.
At work, or if the
I think it's easier to binge games on the Switch than it is on a PC. Just because,
I would agree.
I just got Dragon Quest.
Yep.
Was it 11? Oh man, I've done about 12 hours since Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was on PC, you're just like, I've got to go to bed eventually. Or whatnot.
Same case. I had Dragon Quest for the PS4 and I put like 6 hours into it, but then I got it for the Switch and put like 20.
I'm convinced it is the best looking Switch game as well in terms of handheld.
Dragon Quest?
Yeah, or Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
Diablo
Wild's
3
up there
looks
as well.
great on the Switch.
Yeah, but Diablo 3 is like a top-down. It's a different thing, I think. Like you got to think about what it's rendering in terms of
Doom looks good.
What are you
smoking? Dude, it's like 480.
But then again, most of the games I've played, like my favorite trilogy this year, were just Vita ports. So I don't really care about visual quality.
Yeah, you play mecha games, dude. I
don't play any mecha games, bro.
What was that? What did you just play? Demon X Machina? Is that?
Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, that's a great game.
Oh
my god, that game looks phenomenal on Switch, dude. The art style, so good. Dude, you're missing
My little
out on one of the
Switch case.
best. That's cute. Mine's
Oh, that's
just
cool.
mine's just got Breath of the Wild on it. I don't even know where mine's at. I might have left my Switch at my grandmother's actually.
Do you know what? I still think that the best Switch game ever made was Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and I'll fight anyone
That's
to the
a
grave
great
about that.
game,
It's
dude.
so
I
good,
still
man.
haven't
It's
touched
so
it.
good.
Dude, it's like XCOM with Mario and Rabbids, man. It's so good.
legitimately good. It's fun as
It's
fuck.
legit tactical. It's brilliant. There's grinding elements. It's like a little RPG going on.
Yo, what is that?
It's
that
your
the kid
favorite
from
boy's in
Demon
it too.
Oh, my
Yeah.
favorite boy. My favorite boy.
Wait,
I
does
love
he have
it.
a
Favorite boy.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so. Come on, that's sick.
Get him out of
Come
here.
on.
You ruined your Switch by
Come
putting
on.
it
Get
on.
him out of
And
here.
why wouldn't he have that? It's the greatest animation of the
Oh my
decade.
God.
Man. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't. You know?
Bye, Sam.
Yeah. Let me at him.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like
So what did everyone generally think about that the animation of the decade thing?
Such BS.
It's just recency bias.
Yeah,
That's
it is. It's
how
really
every-
very clearly Neon Genesis 3.0.
No, it's
If anything, it should have been Vinland.
that you're recency bias too. What?
I'm saying, like, for recency bias, it should have been Vinland.
I think if Vinland was on Crunchyroll, it would overtake Demon Slayer.
Yeah, like
Every
Vinland's
week.
the anime of the year for me.
I think it's just popular and it's oversaturated, so all the ADHD kids just love it. Like that's
Demon
literally
Slayer?
what
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I think it's
it
really
is good
nice.
animation.
It's nice, but I just
It's
think like
beautiful.
you said, Vinland
Yeah.
Saga just like
It's like the
Shit.
Star Wars of anime. It's beautiful, but there's no substance.
Just wait until the Crunchyroll Awards. Those are going to be even worse.
Oh, my god,
gosh.
I'm gonna do another reaction to that.
Yeah, I'm going to do one.
Number one.
I'm going to do one.
My roommate is a cat.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just saying words that put together. I thought you were just like, yeah. I'm trying to think of like anime of the decade. Honestly, as much as this is a generic answer, Attack on Titan, like consistently is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the animation in Attack on Titan is leagues better than bloody Demon Slayer, too.
I'd only say Attack on Titan just because of the cultural impact it had on anime in the West. That's really about it. Besides, like,
It massive impact, dude. People that don't even like anime were watching it.
it's got to be season 2 of One Punch Man, really. I think.
Oh wait, when did season 1 come out? 2012?
no, that came out in like 2016, 2017.
It wasn't that. It was
Season
only about
1?
2 years ago. or
Maybe
something.
2015.
What? No, it was like
No.
2014 or 13.
No.
It was a huge. It was a
I think
huge
it was
gap.
2015, 2016. I don't think
Yeah,
it was.
it
No, it was
like
2015. 2015.
Wow.
same for Attack on Titan. Season 1 and Season 2 was a stupid gap.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, they didn't. They had to. It was a monthly manga, and they almost adapted. I think they adapted up to like volume 8, and like only volume like 10 or 11 was out at the time. So
Really?
Yeah, they got to the wall. Like,
They
what was
had
in the wall at the end of season
they
1.
really had to like. They had to let it go.
See, I didn't read manga at that point.
Right there.
Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah.
Is this you? Is this another? Is this a burner account?
No, Ryu is just my phone. Ryu is awesome, dude.
He's just right. He's just right.
No, I'm trying to think anything. I can't think of his name, but anything that he touches. Devilman
Oh,
Crybaby.
Masaki Uasa, yeah.
Anything.
He's got another show coming out soon.
The Night is Short, Walk On Girl, I thought was brilliant. The Tommy Galaxy is wonderful.
I think
So
the
then-
anime of the decade would be Steins Gate. I think that if
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be. I don't. I wouldn't.
Easily.
I would never give it to Hunter.
Is this a fair thing to say?
You're so biased. It kills me.
I always associate Steins Gate with British people.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's a very British show.
What?
Is that true, Alex?
Well, Zach, you're kind of British now by proxy, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's maybe because Doctor Who's in our heritage. Maybe I don't know. No, I don't see it. No.
Doctor Who is Toku.
Doctor Who's dead now.
Is it really?
R.I.P. in the chat.
Is it really dead?
As soon as they absolutely like Capaldi, they had an amazing actor there, and they just kind of they fucked it. They didn't. The writing was just poor. It completely fell off after Matt Smith left. I felt.
How
Is
long
Moffat
has
still
Who been
writing?
running?
What's that?
Is Moffat still writing it?
They do now, so you'll have like you'll have like guest writers for each episode now.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like what is Monogatari did that, right? Am I crazy? Bakemonogatari did that?
No. What? No, it's always been Akiyuki Shimbo or whatever, isn't it?
Okay, I could have sworn they had different animators for the arcs.
So Doctor, not only will they have a different writer, but they'll also have a different director as well for half of it, unless there's an ongoing arc. So you might have like a two-parter. So it kind of like ruins any kind of opportunity for like arcs or real decent character development, really.
Taylor makes fun of me for liking Toku, but she loves Doctor Who. Just eat it up. Just eats it up.
Yeah, but I find ladies do like Doctor Who though.
Yeah, girls do like.
They always have good-looking doctors. They're cool. They're charming. It's weird.
It's true.
And the number of people I've seen, like just in my mutuals on Twitter, who are like super sexually attracted to Peter Capaldi's Doctor.
Who's
They're
that?
thinking of him when he was Malcolm from The Thick of It. You know, aggressive.
Peter Capaldi?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good-looking older gent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. I mean, some pictures he looks a little rough, but he's super good. He looks like Anthony Bourdain a little bit.
What, dead?
Not just hanging out.
Just hanging.
We need a Doctor Who crossover with Ultra.
This is a burner,
actually see that
dude. Which one are you?
It's too convenient.
Yeah, this is not even funny anymore.
So, Base, what is your thing of the decade? Like your game, your album, your movie?
I don't know. I really don't get like attached to like one thing. Like, I don't like digest.
World of
He's just
Warcraft.
gonna go by the top rated.
Yeah, what about WoW?
Yeah.
Let's say My Hero Academia. You don't have to beat around the bush.
I mean, I kind of jump around from a bunch of things. So
I love the fact that he was the guy that presented that award the other day, and it wasn't My Hero. I was like, of everyone, I was like, this is the greatest thing to happen.
Great.
yeah, I don't even want
The
to
look on his face,
But he still threw in My Hero. He's like, My Hero should win.
Yeah, I unfortunately had the results right when I got it, and I actually waited like 6 days to get composure to announce that award.
So wait, who was the winner?
Demon Slayer. Yeah.
Their imaginary attacks.
That tweet was so hilarious.
The water style.
Yeah, like apparently all the animation in the anime is just basically, and they're just idiots swinging swords around.
Someone wrote that on my Demon Slayer reviews. That was like the top comment, or one of the top comments. Like, it's actually not real water, and he like wrote this pretty long essay.
Was it that Nike guy?
What about you, Alex? What's
It
your
might have
favorite
been.
thing
I
of the
don't
decade?
know.
Favorite thing of the decade? I don't know. That's so like vague and open to. I don't know. Probably.
You gotta do categories. How about?
Yeah,
how about
you'd
start
have
with,
to. You'd have to go down.
I'd still probably say Naruto. I mean, I think I'd probably say Naruto for me was my thing I was really most interested in, and like early. When did it end? Like 2015, 2016,
Something like that.
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
it end that recent?
I'm pretty sure
It's been a few years. It's been a few years.
But it's kind of recent.
Samurai 8 for sure. Has something ever happened like that where you have a creator coming off of such a beloved series and then just fail almost like instantaneously?
Yeah, Fairy Tail.
Yeah, Eden Zero.
With Eden Zero? I mean, it's doing
I mean,
pretty
Fairy
well.
Tail sucks though.
Yeah, but people like it though. That's the thing.
Mashima's never done anything good though.
Whoa.
He's done Rave Master.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
the
Rave
only
Master
thing
really
he's
good?
done.
It's just Fairy Tail with raves, dude. It's just not good.
Yeah, but people.
That's not what it is.
Flip, you're gonna look me in the eyes right now
All right.
and tell me this isn't high quality stuff right here.
Is that a spinoff of Fairy Tail? I can't tell the difference.
You're telling me this isn't high quality? Hold up.
That's almost.
That's
almost
not
as bad as Hunter x Hunter.
True. Big true.
too far.
Hunter x Hunter is probably shonen of the decade,
Thank you.
anime wise.
I don't know about that one.
You are. Dude, you're
Has it even released a chapter this decade?
Let's go to Trusty Mal.
have you even?
Let's go to the Trusty Mal right now.
I love how Base plays the whole mouse shtick, but if something is high rated, he just doesn't like it. He just automatically is like, nope, doesn't matter.
What's the number 3 anime on Mal?
I don't know, Sam. You tell us.
I don't consider.
Let's see. It looks like Full Metal Alchemist is 1, Steins Gate is 2, and then Hunter x Hunter is number 3.
I don't.
While you're there, tell me who the most the highest rated character is.
Can you do
probably
yes,
Miriam?
Do it. No, do it. I guarantee.
At the bottom. At the bottom.
It's not even. It's not popular.
Probably the Chimera Ant.
Is Barbados Lupus Rex?
Probably kill you, and I guarantee it's
or Killua, or Kropka. Wait, how do you see top characters?
Does that make Base a hipster?
I mean, of all anime, the most popular character is Lelouch from Code Geass.
I think if you took Zach's style and put it on Base, it'd be the mega hipster.
Yeah.
Like if you grew a beard, Base, and you shaved your head and you started listening to ska, and you just walk around being like, "Hunter sucks." I only read Mal top 50.
I can't actually say that because I will not read Pun Pun. So
you should read.
Base, do you own anything? Is anything on your shelf 7.5 or below?
Yes.
Look at that smug look.
I just got this.
Yeah.
But you only got that because it's the same creator of one of your favorite.
Yeah, this guy writes Kengan Ashura.
Yeah, so that's his loophole. It's supporting. Otherwise,
I'm supporting this degeneracy, so I don't want to. But I really think that's it. Maybe, possibly.
Isn't all the stuff that's 7.5 or below in your closet? Did you purposely move everything?
Sankareya may be below a 7.5.
Wait, Hunter x Hunter isn't below 7.5.
What is it?
That's still in the trash.
I would love to know what your
8
average
too.
score would be.
Probably a 9.
I have a lot of shonen, and a lot of popular shonen gets kind of downrated. So it's probably like a 7.86 or something.
That's not very
pretty
shonen.
Pretty high up there.
Actually, that's very Shonen Jump review. Let me take that back. That's very Shonen Jump review.
I'm reading this right. This is wacky, dude. A hero is overpowered, but overly.
A light novel, right?
Yeah, this is wacky. The main hero is such a douche. He is a mega dick, dude. It's kind of hilarious.
Does he just tell people that if it's not on 7.5
It's
amount?
so from the goddess's point of view, and she's like she just conquered 3 worlds. She's kind of rising up the ladder of it's like a gotcha mechanic for heroes.
Does she have huge tits?
She has ample breasts, as she liked to describe them.
Okay.
But
That's such a weird term, ample. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna- next time
it's written from a girl's point of view, but it's obviously written by a dude. Like that's how.
Next time I see my wife, I'm gonna go. Those are very ample.
But I don't know. It's just
This is totally what a girl would think.
She'll slap me. Taylor would punch
It's
me.
better than saying they'll suffice, you know.
Or what does Tom
That'll do,
call?
Pig.
What does Tom Segura call Christina P's? California State Droopers. It's fucking rude, dude.
The big news that came out this week, though, that I'm really hyped for is that Deadpool 3 is getting done by Marvel Studios instead of, I believe, that Fox thing.
Well, Fox is owned by Disney. I mean, yeah, they're owned by Disney.
But they're doing it like the big Disney production. Like
is it going to be like a rated R?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be rated R.
I hope so.
I mean, I don't think Ryan Reynolds would.
Well, for your information, Chris, it's been 43 fucking minutes, dude. So
yeah, this is ending in like a minute and a half.
I said 45 to an hour. So
we're getting kinky.
At 59.99 or 59. I'm trying to think of what my average score would be. It'd probably be like a 5.
I can just look because
I have a few that would take mine down a lot. I still have My Hero Vigilantes. There's no way that's
so bad, but apparently
it is bad.
I have to there's an arc you have to read because they just Horikoshi's really doing it like Western comics where you have to read other shit to understand.
Oh, that's annoying.
Don't worry, guys. Sushi still likes Alex and Sam. He hates the top 3 right here.
What the fuck about me?
He blocked me on Twitter for like a good 2-3 months. So
yeah, he's mad at me now because I told Base I didn't have time to start a new MMO character.
Yeah, how dare he? On second thought, how dare he do that?
Sorry, dude. I don't even have it installed. I don't think. Let me see.
And Black Clover's pretty low reviewed manga wise. 7.6.
Yeah, but it's the the best thing in Shonen Jump right now.
Okay,
It's so fun.
Black
It's so
Clover
fun.
was like a 6.9 when I started reading it back in early 2018. It's grown. It's definitely, but it's.
Did you legitimately just answer the hentai question?
Yeah,
that's a legitimate thing.
Yeah, read it in your spare time.
Okay, I checked that one out because of your recommendation. Frick you, dude.
Is it bad?
Dude, I don't even. I consider myself pretty vanilla, but oh my god, the substance material in that was eye-opening. I don't even.
I'll try to explain it in the most family-friendly, COPPA-compliant way possible.
Imagine
a young woman
Asano did a hentai, but it was like a downward spiral. Like
it's available in English.
Yeah, you can buy it.
I almost thought about buying it and just never unwrapping it, just kind of just having it there, knowing that this shit will probably go for a high price to some degenerate in 10 years. So,
might convert more people in the world of Gundam. I would love for Alex to dip his toe into the Gundam anime.
Oh, there's about 9,000 universes. No thanks.
Just start. Okay,
Alex. It's the UC and then everything else.
It's such a big commitment.
Just grab 00 or IBO.
I tried IBO and I didn't really like it.
That's fair.
You only watched one episode, didn't you?
Yep.
It takes a few. Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
the first season of IBO is kind of slow. It's like the first 4 episodes are great, and then they're in space for like the rest of the series, and then the last 2 episodes are great. But that's kind of how Gundams go.
I'm finishing up IBO, and I still think season 2 is good.
I think it's fun.
That's anime of the decade easily. Waiting for Jason's reaction.
Wait, what do you think anime of the decade is?
Gundam Iron Blood Orphan.
He's trolling us, Base. Don't listen.
Yeah, you have no credit.
Alex
Manga
just got
of the
into
decade.
anime. Alex is just getting into collecting anime.
My cherry was popped recently. So.
If you want a top tier mecha series,
oh god,
great. I mean, besides Gurren Lagann,
that one's fun.
You should get that. But
yeah,
great character development, great writing, no uncomfortableness at all. I highly recommend Valvrave.
No.
It's a beautiful.
No.
It's a great story. And in season 2, there's vampires.
Yeah, that was weird.
Is that season 2?
Yeah,
because the rape scene was season 1, and they were like, we're doubling down on that. Season 2, we got vampires and mechs.
You're off. You're off.
I'm a fucking retard, and I bought.
Whoa!
Sorry, God, it's not very Shonen Jump of me.
Yeah, dude, come on, man.
I picked up all of Aldo Noah Zero.
I heard that one's just.
It's all right.
Season 1's fantastic. And then I also picked up Valvrave. I love the mech designs, dude. Look at that.
No, they're cool, but then it's like that one scene.
I recommend Hellsing Ultimate. The OVAs is so good.
I'm so excited for those deluxe editions.
Yeah. I feel bad because I got Alex Ghost in the Shell for Christmas and he didn't really like it.
What?
No. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. I just felt like there was a lot of questions that I had to ask myself after. But I literally have just I spent a bit of time looking it up after, reading into it. I was like, a lot of people, when I said I put that online that I watched it for the first time, everyone was like, watch it again. Just watch it again.
Do you like Perfect Blue?
I fucking love that film, man. I'm making a video about it soon. Yeah, it's so good, man. And now I just want to dive into like everything else. That is it. Satoshi Kon, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So my burner account said, dude, very, very much so.
Yeah, I guess.
The best thing that come out of Mecha is Darling in the France. In the decade.
No.
I guarantee. There's no.
In the past decade.
Alex, if you can, Tokyo Godfathers is coming out in theaters here. I don't know if it's coming out there.
Isn't
I'd
that
say
already
Pro
out?
Mare is
Like,
the best mecha thing the past decade.
If you get a chance to see it in the big screen, watch it, dude. It's.
I want to. I do want to see Weathering with You in the cinema. That comes out.
I just got word. I just got word from somebody that is terrible.
Who? Weathering with You?
Yeah, like it's.
Did y'all watch
terrible.
Chris Stuckman?
I like Chris Stuckman.
He gave it a good review. I'm
Get
pretty sure.
Stuckmanized.
Get Stuckmanized.
Yeah, I watch him a lot actually.
He likes anime.
Yeah, he wrote a book on anime. I'm trying to think like what would be a
One
good
second.
movie for Alex.
I've got
Pro Mare, dude.
like you have no idea how much anime that I bought over the last month. It's fucking crazy.
Are you gonna do a haul? I know you don't like hauls.
I've more than one or two. There's so much. It's like I've gone crazy with it. It's because literally, it's kind of like when I started with Manga. Like even there's so much that you literally like. You still got all the obvious legendary shit to go through. You know.
Are you?
I've never even watched Full Metal Alchemist. So I've got.
Did you get Brotherhood?
Yeah, I've got the box set for that the other day. Yeah.
We should all watch something and review it.
Yeah, but you don't get the pick. That's
Okay, well then you don't get to. No one gets to pick.
No, I'm
Alex,
okay with base
Alex
picking.
gets to pick. I'm all right with Alex.
I don't know what I don't even know what I'm picking. So
All of base recommendations I've really enjoyed.
I don't watch anime movies. I think the only thing I've watched A Silent Voice, and I cried like 4 times. So I just don't want to watch. I just don't want to watch anime movies. I like Brawly. I like DBZ Brawly.
That's a good movie, dude.
Yeah, it
It's
was
just
fun.
a lot of dudes going. "Ah!"
yeah, dude.
I don't want to sleep too
Yeah,
loud. Taylor and the baby are both asleep, so I don't want to wake them up. Taylor's been sick, and she's been taking care of the baby while I've been at my grandmother's.
Goat.
Amazing woman. Goat wife.
Should marry that.
Fuck,
Yeah,
I
you should marry that.
put a ring on there.
I should soon. I recommend we watch Mobile G Fighter Gundam.
No, that's a good one. That's a good one, though.
I honestly think. All right, Alex, listen. G Gundam is slightly racist. Okay.
Is this the pro or the con that you're selling me?
This is the pro. Every country has their own mecha, and the Mexico's mecha is called Tequila Gundam, and he has a sombrero built into his helmet.
Okay, this I can probably get behind.
It's so good.
It's so
dude.
weird. It's over the top.
It's so over the top. It's like they tried way too hard to be ridiculous, and it works, dude. Oh,
Kitty.
There's a cat just
She just doesn't give a shit, man. Like,
Let's all watch My Roommate as a Cat.
Oh, is that a movie?
No.
Also, right, guys, I you have to understand, I'm a noob when it comes to all of this culture. What the fuck is a furry? Like, legitimately, what is a furry? Like, because I've heard that Base is one now. Is that right?
Yeah, Base.
Yeah, he's in a
Base is
Beastars.
definitely a furry.
He was not a furry and into anthropomorphic animals.
It's
people
like-
who are sexually
yeah.
into.
I specifically said I wasn't.
It's really creepy, honestly.
It's weird how your autocorrect change wasn't to was. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird because I read that and was like, well, at least Base is coming out.
Okay, dude.
You look at Shay. My Roommate as a Cat is so good! Exclamation point.
Brawly is hot, not gonna lie, no homo though. Says Neon. The same person who said that metamorphosis thing you recommended made him cry.
I can't even sum it up without probably getting your channel shut down. Or something.
No, just go ahead, dude. My channel is
So
rated
basically-
18 plus.
Basically, this high school girl is she's kind of like a dumpy girl. She's not getting any attention, so she asks like her mom to teach her to put makeup on, and she ends up being really hot. So guys start to notice her. One of the most popular guys starts to notice her. They go on a date. He ends up giving her. They're like making out, and he ends up like slipping her ecstasy. So then she gets hooked to ecstasy, and they start screwing all the time. And a bunch of stuff in the middle happens. She eventually becomes like pregnant, drug. She's like ends up being a prostitute, hooked on drugs. And by the end of it, there's a scene where she's like her boyfriend's kicked her out because she spent all her prostitution money on cocaine, and she's pregnant, and she has a threesome in the park with 2 homeless people.
Oh my gosh!
And
like when you say and there's stuff in the middle, you're just there's stuff in the middle.
What? Okay, first off, this sounds awful. What's the shit in the middle? Go back.
I don't remember.
Worst thing?
All I'm gonna say.
The worst thing. She gets kicked out of her house.
Is that because her father thought she looked like her mother, and what that?
He has sex with his daughter.
Yeah, and then the mother blames the daughter for seducing him, so she kicks her out. She goes to live with the boyfriend, and then the boyfriend pimps her out. She spends all the money on cocaine. Yeah, no, it's not show to jump at all.
Now, can you link me the name on in Twitter private chat? I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, moral of the story: don't wear makeup. Just be ugly.
No, it ends up with there's like a happy ending though. She has the kid and she like gets out of prostitution and everything's fine.
Wait, she fucks a homeless guy while pregnant?
She has a threesome.
Dude,
that's double.
She's
she gets
like a
DP'd by
champ.
homeless people.
And it shows it.
Oh, yeah.
She's throwing up, dude. It's so gross.
Is this the stuff that Ennio Sano wants to make, but like his publisher is like, no?
Ennio Asano is like, he's either really wholesome or like he draws like children eating shit. Like he has a YouTube channel now where he streams Minecraft.
He's all about that. He wants that CPM.
He seems more like a Roblox type of guy.
You'd think.
Speaking of Roblox, my little cousin's playing Roblox on the iPad, and the voice chat's on, and I hear someone just start saying the N-word, and I was like, Jonah, no.
You gotta put the hard R in the end.
You gotta, no. Yeah. So this hentai sounds pretty interesting.
It's interesting. It's read it from a shock value point of view.
It's by Faku?
Yeah, they put it out. You can buy it physically.
They put out a Super Dimensional Love Gun.
No, that was Denpa.
No,
well, Denpa's
originally
half run by
It was originally Faku, and then Denpa republished it.
Whatever.
Hey, can we get back on this Can we get out of this rabbit hole and try another one? Yeah, I don't want to be in the same hole as the 2 homeless guys. So
let's not talk about holes.
Let's go ahead and get out of that. So have any of you been DP'd before, or is that just?
Well,
Sam, you look.
I feel like my ears are being DP'd
such a golf dad, dude. Like you, Sam. It looks like your son is going to regionals, and you're so pumped on you. You got the Patagonia shirt on too.
Ooh, look at that.
Sam is definitely coming third to Tiger Woods.
Look at that backswing.
That was a horrible form, and you know.
All right, hold on.
Tiger Woods. What a comeback.
Okay. Set up.
Has he made a comeback?
Oh, dude, massive.
Ooh.
What's your finger grip like, dude? Are they interlocked? Are your pinkies not? Oh, okay.
Come on, I played in high school. Come on, dog.
I've golfed one time in my life.
Golf is
Probably
fun.
golf more. I actually golf quite a bit.
It's difficult, but it's fun.
Doesn't like everybody golf in Florida?
Yeah, it's kind of common.
Base is the youngest person who lives in Florida.
I don't think that's true.
World's End Harm is actually about base.
I don't know.
Alex, you're so quiet, dude.
Oh no, sorry, I'm just on the.
He was looking at metamorphosis.
I'm just sitting there like trying to find this hentai, you know.
Oh, I'll link you to it.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
He found it.
He's got that bookmark. I could not find a single like screenshot of it.
Oh no! I actually posted a meme of it. You remember that there's an anime airing. Zach, do you know what I'm talking about? That is airing this season. It's
yeah. I'm gonna find it. Yeah.
The girl has the glasses and the pigtails, and it looks eerily similar to the girl. It's actually like 1-to-1. It's kind of creepy.
It's creepy, yeah.
I don't know. Oh my god, the cover is literally just her. That's why the image wasn't available on Amazon. Literally just her boobies.
Oh my gosh.
She has a tramp stamp.
She eventually gets one.
Yeah, she does.
It's literally it's a spiraling down. It's like it's just not something you It's not something that's enjoyable, in my opinion. If you know what I mean.
It's got a 7.52 on Mal though.
Not to talk ill of people with tramp stamps, but I noticed that back in the day, the girls with the tramp stamps, they were bad about it, and then that tattoo.
They were social people.
Now that tattoo moved up here.
No. It's underneath, just underneath.
Yeah, like the owl,
the old chandeliers. Yeah.
That's a man stamp. That's a man stamp under on the front, under the belly button.
No, under the boot. It's like the chandeliers.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's true.
That is the 2010 tramp stamp, the decade one.
I kind of want a tramp stamp.
You could pull it off, dude. Just get like an arrow and be like, this hole is above a 7.8 on Mal. Just like,
Base, do you have any tats that show when you're wearing a long sleeve?
Above 7.5 to ride.
No, the only visible, if I have I'd have to have shorts on because I have stuff on my thighs.
I really like your leg tattoos.
Yeah, I like your tattoos.
Never gonna dance again. I think that's sick.
Heck yeah, dude.
Now the lips and the wet, that's like a 5 on Mal.
Yeah, whose lips were those?
Some internet Google image. 18 and went to Atomic, the mall tattoo places.
Yeah.
I had a gift card and I was like, I got $50. What can you do? They're like, we can do a pair of lips, dude. And I was like, as long as it's not on my neck.
I remember when I got the only tattoo I ever got, I got it, and you know how like they wrap it after. I went to go to the cinema after to watch Shutter Island.
Yeah, my dad's calling.
They kicked me out, and they said we don't let junkies in here because they thought I'd like whatever. I was like, I was like, it's clearly a tattoo. We're in Camden, like that's obvious. And they were like, they're like, no, doesn't look good. I'm like, it's pitch black in here. Like,
that's funny.
The worst place to shoot up heroin.
What, Camden or your arm?
Well, both.
Yeah.
God. Oh no. What have you guys been reading? I mean, I've been trying to finish up. I still haven't finished 20th Century Boys.
I've become fabulous and a degenerate at the same time. Ooh.
See, I really the JoJo's fandom really kind of repelled me quite early on, and then I read part 1 and I was like, this just is the most average thing I've ever read.
Part 1 is as average as it gets.
It sucks, but part 2 is pretty good.
And I've been enjoying it.
I've heard Steel Ball Run is really good.
It's like the second highest rated on Mal, dude. It's legit. It's legit.
I'm probably gonna start collecting
it part 7.
Yeah, it's like the race.
But in terms of continuity, do you need to like kind of read the whole shit? Really?
I don't think you do. I think if you, the problem is it's like
he's like your grandpa.
3, like there's some, like obviously the villains in part 1 show up in part 3, and then the kids of all the main characters in the first 3 parts are like central point of like the next 3 parts.
1 through 3 is kind of connected, but you can still 1 and 2 for sure. You got to watch together. 3 you can watch separately, and then from that point on, they're just all standalone.
I still think if you can slog through 1 and just get to number 2, I think you'll. That's like
just start with 3. Just start with Stardust.
How do you pull a comment up, or can only you do that?
I can do that. Yeah. What? Who?
That Simon guy. Pull that up.
It's cool to see the art gets like better and better as the series goes on, which is pretty standard with most manga, I'm aware. But
just real quick, Jujutsu Kaisen is probably the best thing in Shonen Jump recently.
Really? Is it that good?
Yeah, it's
so. Can we say that after 1 volume though?
Well, no, I've been reading it. It's all out on the app, but it's so good.
Oh, right, yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's gonna be the big thing there. It's gonna be next year's Demon Slayer, hands down.
It's on Amazon, dude.
Oh.
Good luck.
Hopefully, it's good though.
Unless actually they said that whole thing was wrong, so it may.
Nothing about that was true. It was just like the one voice actor was.
Wait, what happened?
There's like a fake leak that said it was going to be on Amazon, but
well,
it's not. It won't be.
Straight from the source that they just didn't get right.
I have no idea how that came up. No, it was the official translator on Twitter was just like retweeting a bunch of like fake shit. I think. Zipman is the worst thing second worst thing in Shonen Jump right now. I hate it. No, I didn't like it at all. It was okay.
Okay, well,
I was very.
I liked. I was like Toku. Okay.
it was very. I don't see it lasting. It's all right, but I don't see it going very far.
I like Fire Force. Like the comment on Fire Force, out of all the Shonen Jump I've read in the last year, Black Clover and Fire Force are my two favorites. And I mostly read Black Clover because of Zach.
Bro,
those are two of my favorite as well. And My Hero as well.
We just did the My Villain Academia arc, dude. Don't even.
The Sideline Stormlight Archives is a phenomenal book series by Bryan Sanderson.
Yeah, Sanderson's like
highly recommend it.
I've never read anything of his, but I've watched and listened to all his like writing podcasts.
You should start with Mistborn. It's like not as big of a commitment, and you kind of get a feel for his writing style.
Do you know what? I just caught up with the physicals of Promised Neverland. I actually really like that.
Oh yeah, dude. But that's like
I'm going to.
I haven't touched it since Volume 6.
But you know what? I don't even know if it really is shonen. I think it's like a weird. It crosses a few lines, especially early. Well, the first couple of volumes, I definitely think you can make an argument that it's
kind of like Attack on Titan. It starts off kiddie and then it gets.
Yeah, but I feel like it eventually went shonen in the end. I think it started off more sane and then went a little bit more shonen with more of the battle. But I like the fact that they're, it's not going to be the fucking super long series and just die a horrible death. It doesn't seem like
Bleach.
Rip.
It ended at 48. What are you talking about?
Here's a question for you guys: as a fan base of a certain series, ever put you off or affected the way you enjoy a series just because of fandom?
Yeah.
No, I just
bottom left corner right there, dude. That Hunter x Hunter.
What? I just offended.
Yeah, I mean, I straight up won't read or watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ever. It's not going to happen. I don't know.
What happens if I come over and we hang out? You watch JoJo's with me.
Okay. That'll be the only instance.
And I'll make pizza.
But I mean, it's like, why let other people ruin your experience?
It's
part 5 of JoJo's, hearing them in the super Japanese voice try to pronounce fucking Italian words was the highlight of my year. It's just so funny. Giono Giovanna. Just every time I just get laughing. For me, it's probably Vagabond fans are fucking like. I love Vagabond though, and I read Vagabond.
But about Vagabond,
I was gonna say,
if someone has a Vagabond. Okay, listen. If someone on Twitter has a Vagabond profile picture,
they're always assholes. Yeah,
they're always cocks, dude. Always.
Well, they deserve to be, dude.
What is that?
What's that? That's cool.
One of the most emotional scenes in manga.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, dude.
Gotcha, boy.
Yo, show me those.
Actually, I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna say Kimetsu no Yaiba. I was kind of into it, but then I went to a convention and saw the people like cosplayers and stuff. I won't ever touch it.
Dr. Stone fans after the other day on Twitter.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus Christ, dude!
Dr. Stone fans feel like their back is against the wall.
They are.
All this hate coming at.
They also feel like they're intellectuals now because they've learned a fucking thing or two.
They took basic chemistry in high school and they're like, "Fuck."
They didn't. Someone else didn't and put it in an anime for them.
Did you know that the mangaka, the artist, did Rakia, and then Sun Can Rock, but before all that, he was doing hentai.
Yeah,
the Food Wars guy was doing hentai before.
That doesn't surprise me.
You can kind of tell.
Dude, speaking of Food Wars, what a fucking fall.
Yeah.
I think it was really supposed to end after that final tournament thing, and then they kind of kept it going, and then it kind of fizzled out really.
Every time I'd watch Food Wars, as someone who's in the kitchen, I'm just like, that would hurt. Like, if you are cooking with oil and you have nothing but an apron on, that would fuck you up bad. I have burns and cuts all over my hands just from constantly sticking my hand in.
These are top culinary experts.
These are Michelin star chefs.
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry.
They know what they're doing, man. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Zuka did a hentai. Did he do a hentai?
Tezuka Yoya.
Is he talking about MW?
It could be.
That's a very rapey manga.
The guy who did Prison School, I didn't know he did Neo Parasite as well. Did you know that?
What?
That's weird, isn't that?
Yeah, that's really weird.
I did not know that.
Do you know, I actually just ordered. I ordered the anime of Prison School, and I don't know if I'm discussing.
Oh yeah,
but I've never seen it. So,
dude, I absolutely I think like Prison School is my top 10. It's probably like 10 or 9, 10, 11. But the manga is so good that I'm so scared to watch the anime because I know it's just not.
You cherish it, right? Like it's
The
like
manga, artwork. Just I have a gut feeling it just will not translate. Like at least the intensity will not translate to the animation, unfortunately.
I give Prison School away.
But that's your fault, dude. You kept all the.
I kept all the good stuff.
You kept
Prison School is definitely a show you're gonna have to watch on your own with the door locked.
No, you should definitely watch it with your wife.
No.
that's the true test, right?
I've never
Oh, yeah.
I've never read something that they had a 24-page chapter of the guy philosophically describing how he was feeling when he was pissed on. Like it was just in space, it just drenching him, just so like out there, and I don't blame you. It is not.
You're not missing out, Jay.
It is not for everyone, but it's really I read it just because it's actually hilarious. Like underneath all,
I feel like if I gave it a second chance, I would find it the funniest shit I've ever read in my life.
it's just really funny.
I'm
But
trying to think of like what. Oh, Saint Youngman is actually legitimately hilarious.
That's in the mail for me now.
It's so good. And then my wife, who is actually like educated on the Bible and shit, she I was showing her some of the some of the translations.
I was
right
saying
here.
that was Kodansha's best release of the year.
Yeah, easily, dude. Why can't Vinland Saga have this quality hardcover? This is really nice.
Dang.
Like super.
Why
nice.
can they not bring out some decent versions of Attack on Titan? Because I refuse to buy those horrific looking
Yes,
volumes,
dude.
man.
Give it a bit because it's gonna end soon, and they're gonna probably try and milk that as long as they can.
It's the same with Vagabond as well. Like I just don't like the look of those big, huge editions as well.
That's
Like
why I
those
got the,
Vismix as well. They look cheap as shit. The singles look really nice, but I just don't. Well,
I love that collage.
Yeah, I do like
on the
the.
spine.
There's a scene in this where Buddha and Jesus are out like shopping, and a bunch of girls think Jesus is Johnny Depp. They're like, oh my god, he looks just like Johnny Depp. And then Buddha walks by, and they go, oh my god, that guy looks just like Buddha. Like it's really funny, like actually hilarious.
Yeah, I'm excited to read that.
This is actually surprise of the year for me.
Oh my!
I want to pick that up.
I don't like Monster Girls, dude. Do not like Monster.
So garbage. I can't believe it, dude.
It's funny as fuck, dude.
I have my surprise of the year.
Don't even. I don't even want to see it, dude.
I have my surprise of the year. I thought it was gonna suck. Thought it was gonna be just bunch of fan service, and I was wrong.
Yo, yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You don't want to see this based? Come on, dog.
Base. Your presentation on that package was just ridiculous.
I didn't
Top
do it.
notch.
Thank me.
You wrote a note, and the note was hilarious.
Yeah, Amazon let me write a note, so I just typed a note. And
Dear Mr. Paris, I present you Mal's number 12. And then Sam gets me fucking Wodokoi, which is actually hilarious. Sam, for one volume, each of these volumes are pretty thick.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. They have like some really nice color pages.
And then this surprise of the year, this fucking came out.
oh, here's a good question for you guys. What was your favorite physical release of the year then?
Ooh.
Like quality wise, or just like enjoyment wise?
Oh, you can choose one for both, I'd say, because I think that they are two separate things, right?
We have to do it, Alonzi. The people want it.
Dude, I'd be down for. I've never watched a hentai in my life.
You want to watch?
Honestly,
Only one I own is Guy Double Target.
okay.
How great this art is.
Mezzo Forte would be a good one. It has story.
I'm trying to think of favorite.
I need
favorite
context to my
favorite physical manga release of the year.
Yeah,
The Berserk hardcovers, man.
Yeah, those are really great.
they are really nice.
Let me think.
yeah.
This is my favorite of the year, quality wise.
I want to pick that up.
Oh,
Isn't
that does look really nice.
Is that the same? Is it the same quality as Levius? Do you own? I'm pretty because they're the same size, but are they? Is that like a matte?
Yeah, because that looks
Yeah,
matte and the other one's
It's
glossy, right?
the top is kind of a matte, but this is like a canvas, which is weird.
Okay, then it's a little different than the Levius one.
I think this is the
really-
nicest quality.
I was looking at that.
Oh, that's not even out here yet.
Are they like the slipcover?
No, Alex. Apparently it is. We called Waterstones the other day, and they have a whole bunch.
Ooh.
We're gonna go pick it up tomorrow.
I really like the Full Metal editions. That's really nice, man. I love that underneath the cover, man.
Dude,
That's
as
cool.
someone who's read the novel and then the vertical release, when I opened that book up, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Which one? The No Longer Human?
Yeah, just like
That looks like
what?
the book in all the horror films. As soon as they open it, the house is cursed or something.
The-
Like it takes you into their world. Like
Evil Dead.
This is the fucking Necromonicon. What's your guys' game of the year?
Probably say Outer Worlds. Oh, actually, no, I take that back. I
It's
think
not really a
Star Wars.
game. It's more of a genre.
I think Star Wars Fallen Jedi is my favorite.
I
Or
do
Fallen
wanna
Order.
play
That is the most vagabond profile picture thing you've said all day.
No, my favorite game that I played this year was Auto Chess.
Yeah, Auto Chess is a
Ah.
Game. It's
I
like,
would go to the bathroom at work to play it.
it's like
on
a
my phone.
modded thing. It's like not really a game. And then
I'm not a big gamer, but the game I've played most this year is that Dr. Mario phone game. That's pretty tight.
is that not microtransaction hell though?
Oh yeah,
From my
yeah,
pad.
without a doubt.
Do you know what? I know it's quite typical. I really did like Link's Awakening.
So
I got
good.
really
yeah.
hooked on that as well. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
really
dude.
good.
And wasn't it the first game you picked up with your Switch, Alex?
It's the third time I've had a Switch. I bought it day
Oh.
one with Breath of the Wild, completed it, and then I was like, "There's no games." And then I bought it again when Odyssey came out. Same problem, and then just bought everything back.
Now there's too many.
It's actually true. The sale that they've got on at the moment is just it's so good.
The problem I
Um,
have with the Switch is it has lots of games, but most of it's like indie garbage.
Apparently, that's the reason why they don't have a virtual store. Because
I
the
can
idea
see
is if they had a virtual store, indie developers would not create for it because they know they're just like, are you going to spend $5.99 on Ocarina of Time or are you going to spend £15 on the tourists? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that
Like,
makes sense.
And apparently a lot of the time as well as indie developers, if they knew that you were releasing a whole batch of new games in a certain month or two, developers wouldn't touch it, and neither would first party game, third party wouldn't go near it.
I'm gonna say
Which kind of makes sense because then if you look at the Wii U, it was such a good console in terms of virtual store, but it like probably bombed the hardest.
I mean, game of the decade is stuck on the Wii U. So
What's that?
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
That's
Oh,
just not true.
I thought you were gonna say something more.
Wait,
But fooled me.
wait.
Okay,
game
what
of
do you
the
think is
decade?
game of the decade? Yeah, that's a
Bloodborne, easily.
Yeah, that Bloodborne's really good.
That's my. That's
I
my
hate
go-to.
From Software games, and I really enjoyed Bloodborne.
There's not a game that I like regularly think about Bloodborne, like probably on a weekly basis.
My lame answer is League of Legends. My real answer is probably Halo 3. Was that
Halo
2000?
3 was
No.
2007, wasn't it?
Way back.
That was
Wow,
360, yeah. Because I was going to say
Halo Reach?
Bioshock, but Bioshock was 2007. as well.
Not Reach. Then I would say
Halo
Witcher 3.
My game of the decade is probably Undertale.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
think you've got. I think
don't-
you've got to make an argument for Breath of the Wild, though.
Yeah.
Breath of the
Seems
Wild.
too barren. You know what I mean?
I like
Big
it.
world, but there's like nothing in it.
So, guys, Taylor told me to wake her up in an hour, but it's been like over an hour. Should I just let her sleep?
Don't disturb slumber, man.
She didn't say
man.
which hour.
That's true. Well, we have. We have
An
Time is
hour. You didn't say
relative.
the
I
hour
sense
of
it's time's
7.
relative.
35 people watching and only 7 likes. Someone just.
Yeah, guys. Actually, I should probably like it so I can see
Yeah.
it too.
I didn't like it. No, I did.
What does likes actually do?
It pushes
I
your
think-
algorithm apparently. So
yeah,
even
whenever you like
dislikes,
search something.
even dislikes help you.
God of
Hmm.
War and The Last of Us game of the decades.
Last of Us is awesome.
Manga of the decade, says Evan. What's our manga of the decade?
Well, I've only read anything this year, so it's pretty much anything that I've read. So I
mean,
can't
Go to my
Okay.
channel to find out the answer to that.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Yes.
For me, completed Dorohedoro.
Dude, I don't.
Every time I answer a question, I look directly at you, Base. Just
Get your reaction.
Do you look at him like approvingly, like he's just gonna?
No,
be
I
like,
just look at him
Please
and I'm
stop,
like,
give me approval.
please let my dad love me just one time.
You're just kind of wrong on the Dorohedoro. It's a good manga. It's not a great
Oh,
manga.
good, dude.
Do you know what? I saw the trailer for the new anime, and I just thought it doesn't look that good. Personally, that's
looks
what I thought. From because from what I'd heard about it, and then from what I seen, I was like,
I'm sorry, Mare. I love you, man. Mare's awesome. Tell me in the comments.
The one gripe I have with the Dorohedoro anime is like it's all like 2D, but then came in as 3D.
Yeah, Camen's Head is 3D, which I don't know how they're going to. Mappa also good starting track record. I think they botched the middle to the end on a lot of their stuff. So
they really botched the middle of Inuyashiki, I think, or the end of it rather.
They did really good with Banana Fish.
They jammed the entirety of the last, like the final fight. They made like an after credits scene, which was weird.
Huh.
What is the point in after credits? Anything really? Like, are you just trying to catch people out? Like, I just don't. I've never. It's like
Goodbye, Shay.
people that do the encore at the show, you know.
Okay.
No, for some reason, My Hero Academia will do the credits, and then they'll have a legit 1 minute, 2 minute scene, like and it's like not even filler. It's like actually, which is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I just don't get that. I really don't understand.
I don't get it either. It doesn't make sense.
So I've been watching Iron Blood Orphans again, and there's out of the 50 episodes, there's 2 episodes that do that, and like.
Oh, that would annoy you even more because you're gonna have to check every single one. You're like, they didn't even do it.
Like, and the only reason I found out was because something is shown like a recap, and it showed a scene. I was like, that wasn't in the fucking last episode. And
they did it a lot. They started the ending song and then they just played while the scene continued. Yeah. But there was one scene where it was like right before the final fight in the first season when him and Orga are talking, and it starts playing, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready for the final fight." I thought that was well done,
dude. Speaking of openings and endings, Iron Blood Orphans, so
easily, not a bad opening in the bunch,
dude. When I was playing Gundam Versus on PS4 and I picked Barbados, and Raise Your Flag started playing, I almost got erect. I was like super, I was super pumped about it.
I got half erect.
It got a chub.
So what is manga of the decade for you guys?
Ping pong doesn't count, actually. Never mind.
Wait, why?
Because it technically came out in 94 or 96.
Well, it's coming out here next year.
It's coming out here. Yeah, okay. Ping pong.
That's next decade. You can't choose that either.
I don't even remember my own freaking video.
It's got to be Eden Zero, right?
2 months old?
Oh, my favorite manga of the decade was Tokyo Revengers.
Did you just read that? Did you just read that?
At the beginning of the year.
It's December now, Trevor.
True. Big true. I don't even
What about you? I mean, Sam, we know yours is Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, it didn't come out, or didn't start coming out in the tens.
Doro started in 97?
Did it really?
Yeah, it started like late.
It's tough 'cause I don't know when things started.
It's crazy how old shit is like that.
Yeah.
You know? Like Gantz came out in the thousands, like 2000.
Berserk started in 89.
I believe that.
Or 88.
When did
it's like
One Piece start?
-2, man.
Problem with One Punch Man is like it was a webcomic before it was a manga / anime, so that's.
But the writing is. I mean, the art's great, but the writing is what makes.
The writing is exactly what you would expect it to be. To be fair,
it's so good. I love it. I'm trying to think of like what else, like besides Dorohedoro, what's finished? Did 20th Century Boys finish this decade?
No,
no, it was way.
I think it finished.
So, what does it have? Does it have to be ongoing now, or does it mean it had to have started in this decade?
I think it's fair to just put if it has a volume in the last decade.
Oh, then Vinland Saga probably. I think.
Oh, yeah, that would be mine as well.
I'll try not to answer Berserk because I feel like that's just a generic. I try to not talk about Berserk as much as I would like to. So when I do talk about Berserk, it's not.
Yeah, I just can't get past the conviction.
You're like, that meme, that kid where he's like.
Yeah, but that's just
that's you over Berserk.
I cannot wait for you to watch a Kamen Rider. I'm so excited, dude.
Yeah, Vinland Saga started in 2005. That's my no-brainer one. Then
you're gonna be saying the catchphrases. You're gonna be like best match, and dude, I'm so pumped, dude.
In your dreams, dude.
Yeah, in your dreams, dude. If you want to
in your dreams,
I already turned him into a furry with Beastars.
Honestly, though, basically, and it's worth it. Okay, I'm telling you, it's worth the commitment. The taste.
Oh yeah, I don't know if any of you guys saw this, but I'm in Rick and Morty now.
So good.
I did see that on Twitter.
I saw that.
Oh,
yeah,
that's amazing. I saw that. Yeah, it's such a good gift.
You look like a priest.
I look like a priest.
You do.
I love the fact that there's a little TARDIS in the back as well, and the cat's there. But, do you know, I haven't seen any of the new season yet, so I don't know if it's any good.
I haven't either.
But it's been out over there for a little while, isn't it? So We get everything so late
Chris,
over here.
honestly, not to be a dick, but if you care this much, dude, then you really need to go seek help. Like, you're really up my ass about when I'm allowed to stream. Like, if you're watching this whole time, you would know that I just said Taylor hasn't texted me that she's awake, so I'm letting her sleep. So I don't owe you shit. First off, you can go fuck yourself is what I owe you.
Did you just lay the smackdown on it?
Well, the answer to the best manga that debuted in this decade, it's either.
Let me hear it.
School Days.
No, it's definitely best. But if we're gonna be subjective, it has to be either Haikyuu, Seven Deadly Sins, Tokyo Ghoul, My Hero Academia.
Then it's My Hero for me.
Those are the only series that are above the 30 million sales club. So
I want to get into Haikyuu, but like, I just don't have the time.
Haikyuu is awesome, but the problem
I don't know if should I read it or watch it, because I tried reading it on the app, and like the first 3 pages were nothing but text. And I was like, I don't have time for this.
I didn't enjoy the manga, but I do like the anime from what I've seen. But then at the same time, that's such a you got to tread through so much. So
I don't mind trudging through it if it's worth it.
I think the thing as well with sport as well. I think it really does benefit from the animation, especially that it is done really well in the anime. But
this is one of my favorite moments of the decade.
Is that when he fights Muscular?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what he said? Yeah. Is that My Hero?
Yeah, he goes
because he said the thing.
Little sport boy.
I probably the anime has such. It's done by IG and it has just such good Sakuga. What is it, Sakuga?
Yeah. Wait, what is Haikyuu?
What's the Japanese term for the animation? Sakuga? Is that
Sakuga,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has some sick, dude. That when they're spiking and like, it has some of the sickest. If you just look up some of the,
it's a lot of crap like unfairly. They do a lot of good stuff.
It's because it panders a little bit to females a little bit sometimes. Because I mean, as someone who played sports ain't like that.
I just really want Blue Lock to kind of get an English release. That looks perfect. Or I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, but that's like a soccer. I feel disgusting even saying soccer actually.
Dang, you converted.
That I'm surprised hasn't come out.
I'm catering to you degenerates.
You're catering towards this degen.
Wait. Alonso, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2.5".
Why won't you use the metric system? If the rest of the
what's that?
world
189? 189?
Dang, you fell to his trap card.
Fell for his trap.
I mean, if the world calls it the metric system, I mean, why can't we call it soccer? I'm just saying.
Well, the people that are the least good at the sport should probably not be the ones that get to name it. That's how I'd say it. Leave it to us Europeans,
I am Europe. Me and Zach, we're all of us are Europeans except
I'm German.
Yeah, but were you born there?
You were born outside of the U.S.?
I'm technically
British, dude.
You actually are from the lands, yes.
I have dual citizenship. So
I'm the minority in this live stream.
I can honestly swap and switch and play whatever side I kind of want. So
yeah, you're actually. I think you originally about an hour and a half from where me and Zach, because
I have
Zach
citizenship.
Go soccer.
I'm Native American, so
get
out of my land.
Oh man,
that's all I got.
So technically, all of us are foreigners.
I mean,
yeah, kind of.
I mean, besides Alex, because he's
I'm multiple. Well, yeah, I'm half Maltese.
You're part Scottish, aren't you?
I'm visiting the United States. I'm technically a foreign abroad.
Dude, my aunt was living here for 50 plus years, had 2 kids, pays taxes, and owns a business, and she almost got deported back to Sicily when Trump took office. But honestly, I was like, oh, poor you. You're getting deported to an island. Oh.
The weather's going to be so bad. Yeah.
Actually, dude, Sicily's like a third world country. Some parts it's just beautiful. Like, everyone has marble houses. Like,
that is literally mainland Europe. Is literally marble floors.
But everyone's poor as fuck. Just like those super nice houses.
Yeah, electricity bills through the roof. Yeah.
Olive Garden Italian.
There are differences.
Oh my god, dude! I went to an Olive Garden one time, and I don't think I've ever been more sick in my life. Speaking of burner accounts, Base, is this fucking you?
I mean, I should hire that guy, but no.
No, if
he may be starting a cult.
I feel like if Base had a burner account, he definitely would pick the name Austin.
If I had a burner account, you'd know.
When it's Trevor, Bryce, or Austin, which one?
Austin for sure.
Austin. Monty Hunter, what's your favorite type of pizza?
My favorite type of pizza is Hawaiian.
Get this guy. I'm done. We can't just cut the podcast, dude. Just
Why
go.
is that?
Hey!
This guy truly is
I'm
an
a man
arch
with many
nemesis.
enemies. I'm Base arch nemesis.
Dude, honestly, I thought pineapple was bad until someone tried to order broccoli on pizza, and now I'm pro pineapple.
Thank you.
You don't. That doesn't work like that. You don't.
It works like that.
No, okay.
You don't just choose.
It
to
works
let
like that.
evils.
Alex can back me up on this. You should see some of the weird fucking pizza Domino's does here.
Oh,
I gotta pull it
there was a burger one, wasn't there? There was a cheeseburger one that we had
We
for
have
a while.
We have a cheeseburger pizza at the restaurant.
Yeah, but they do a deep dish.
Oh, this
Ours
is
is, ours is light sauce, mozzarella, American hamburger.
No.
bacon.
This is
this
legitimately.
like all the stuff on hamburgers is on this.
Like pickles and mustard.
Pickles and mustard. Not even kidding.
Oh, dude, that's not pizza.
No, here we go. The New York hot dog. I'm gonna pull this up. 1 second.
That's a pizza, New York hot dog.
Yeah.
They do battered ones as well. You can get a battered pizza over here as well. It's like heart disease, like in a meal. It's really nice.
Fantastic. Just the really over the top shit like that.
Bring Papa John back. That's all I gotta say.
Technically, Mayor, this isn't America. This is England.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We're not even that savage.
I'm the only American here.
The New York hot dog has hot dog slices, mustard, mayo, and onions.
Who puts mayo on a hot dog? And
That just
if you
sounds
say
horrendous.
that you do, you're done. You're canceled.
Cancelled, yeah.
Like, I like mayo, but I don't put it on anything.
The ultimate bacon cheeseburger has
That doesn't even. That's
bacon.
like a contradictory sentence. I like mayo and I don't put it on anything.
like if someone hands me mayo, like if someone
just
hands
eat
me
it.
something that has mayo on it, I'm fine with it. But if I have the option to build,
If they
my
have it
own
on their
thing,
persons, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
sure, I will take your mayo. Thank you. Sir.
In Germany, they give you mayo with your fries.
Yeah, and do you know what? It's
here
it's
too.
good.
Apparently.
It's
And they've
really-
never won a war, so
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is good. It threw me off. It was good.
There's a correlation there. Just like France.
Whoa.
So what does the bacon cheeseburger have?
The ultimate bacon cheeseburger, which is apparently different, has bacon, ground beef, onions, tomatoes, pickles, and burger sauce, whatever that is.
What? Okay,
Burger sauce is just mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together, right?
what the fuck? Instead of
Probably.
pizza sauce?
It's the Step Brothers secret sauce, isn't it? The
No,
special
it
sauce.
has pizza sauce too.
How much is that pizza?
9,000
pizza-
calories.
Yeah, it's 20 pounds for a large.
How much is
Which
that?
is-
Dollar reduce?
About $22.
What?
No,
No,
it's
more than that.
more than that. It's more than that. It's like
It's, no,
26
it's 20.
at least.
It's 26 bucks.
I thought the pound fell after when you guys started doing the Brexit shit.
Oh, it will. It'll keep going.
Oh, keep going, man.
I remember
taken.
a time where I ordered a bunch of records from England because the pound was so cheap.
Oh, you want to talk about that? We were going on holiday a few days after that. That got voted in. We hadn't transferred transferred our money over yet, and we were like, we'll wait till tomorrow because once they confirmed, that Brexit isn't going to happen, the pound will go up. Nope, we lost like £300 in spending money just like overnight. We were like, oh shit, man.
Oh my
That's
God.
sad.
It's like, so I work for my boss back from when I worked in Canada, and so he pays me in Canadian, but like it gets converted to whatever the hell the pound's worth. So ever so slightly, my paychecks keep kind of going down and down and down.
Oh.
Soon you're going to owe him.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's gotten to the point where I'm probably just going to get a new job because it's just not even worth it at this point. But
Zach, why don't you get a new job? Because you're mad talented.
I am lazy as shit. If I have to get out of bed before 11 in the morning, don't count on it. It's not
He's
gonna
not
happen.
lazy. He's too busy photoshopping my face on crack.
He's too busy doing flips thumbnails now.
That
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
those thumbnails,
long.
man.
I'm gonna pay
Those
him
will
in
take long.
pounds though. I'm gonna pay him.
He's gonna send them pizza.
Yeah.
Zach is so nice though. Like Zach made the logo for Fan versus Pro, and
Yeah.
I was like, Zach, how much do you want? He's like, I don't know. I'm like,
To be fair, I wasn't even just trying to be coy. I just generally didn't know how to charge for it.
I was like, give me a number. He's like, $50, and I was like, okay, that's it. Okay,
Damn.
No, that was the first installment.
that's first
Yeah, that was a
installment.
first installment.
To be fair though, we are gonna put me and Justin talked. We are gonna put your link to your shit in the description of each video.
Justy hooked.
No, not Justin. Justin.
Let's discuss once and for all how old Justy Hooked is. That's
Bustin'
starting to bug me.
Justin.
Yeah, I'd like to know this.
He's old enough to bust it.
So he's
To
12.
bust
That
it.
could be anything.
What a nut or like what like
Oh,
a growth?
okay. He works at Family Video.
Dang.
So he's at least 17.
What's family video? Is that Blockbuster?
It's like a
or something?
blockbuster, yeah.
Okay.
So he works there. He has gerbils.
I love how
These
you're like
are real
these are
age.
things we have to think about when we're trying
Yeah.
to figure out his age. Yeah.
And he's an uncle.
He likes Glepnir.
I like Glepnir.
He's 17. He's got to be
No,
17.
he's not 17. I think he said he's old enough to drink.
He's probably 22. If I had to
Yeah.
make a
Okay,
yeah.
guess.
I don't know if this is true, but do you guys know who Manga Hoarder is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Manga hoarder.
Talking to Bizarre Individual the other night, and he's like, "Yeah, Manga Hoarder is in her 40s," and I was
Yeah.
like,
I've seen it.
"What the fuck? No,
That's like that man in his merch?
yeah,
He's in his early 30s.
I thought he was 20. I thought he'd be like 27, but then he said he
No,
was over
he's
30.
like 31.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was about right. I wasn't surprised at that.
I'm 20. I'm gonna be 28 next month.
Oh fuck! I'm probably like the oldest one here then.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
might be.
29 in March.
wait,
No.
how old are you, Sam?
Me?
No, Sam's like,
I'm 23.
dude, my wife's younger than you. That's nuts.
wait, you married? How old is your? You?
All right.
She was
Yeah,
19.
no, base. You've got to invest in your future, son. No,
Yeah,
that's how you
yeah,
do it,
dude.
like,
I've
Yeah.
never. It's been 20. Next month will be 28 years without ever doing laundry. I need someone to continue that legacy for me.
Dang.
no, I,
You're in the laundry.
You
Dude,
better hope
I've
you
never
still
done laundry. Never.
I
Never
don't
done
even know how a washing machine turns on.
I
Get a smart one. You just press a button and then press another
Yeah,
button. and
they're
done.
pretty
Our
foolproof
washer and
nowadays.
dryer.
get smart ones. Make sure she has like A levels and GCS. I'm joking. Only the English will get that one. But,
Yeah, dude, I lived with
I'm
my parents
cancelled.
until I got married.
He's
Hey,
canceled.
what did you say?
nothing. But we'll move on.
He burned your wife, dude. That's
Yeah, he
No,
burned.
No. He said if you want a smart washing machine, make sure she has a good GPA.
Oh man, no.
I'm sorry to all the women in the chat. We're not used to it.
No, I live with So I mean, this is gonna sound super sexist, but like,
Preface.
in the Italian culture, in our culture, like the culture I grew up in, the men treat the women with outstanding love and respect, but the men are the breadwinners and the women take care of the house. That's just how it's been. So,
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
so
It's like that meme, oh shit, here we go again.
But honestly, I gave Taylor a choice. I was like, do you want to, do we need to get a babysitter? She's like, I would love to be a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home wife. Like, she loves it. Like,
I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad.
Well,
folds-
I am as well.
she folds all my clothes every morning. Every day when I wake up, there's my whole work outfit ready with a note on top. She cooks me a nice meal every day. And our daughter is literally the happiest little kid I've ever seen in my life. So she's doing a great job. And then I'm just working 80 hours in 5 days, wishing I'd kill myself.
You gotta hire like little guys, not like midgets, but like
Yeah.
For the
Warwick Davis.
yeah.
so here in like tax wise, so like as a small business owner,
we don't hire out a lot just because whatever the government takes out of our employees' paychecks, we have to match. So,
oh, that's a bitch.
Yeah, so like we're paying not only that, but we have to pay taxes on all of it. So and we already pay above minimum wage. All the employees get to eat for free. They can drink as much pop as they want. Like my friend Jen, he'll just come in and get a pizza and hang out for a little bit, and I don't charge him anything. You know, he's a good employee.
I hate the idea of minimum wage just because it's just like, oh, we have to pay you this amount. We would pay you less, but this is the minimum we can get away with, and that's like
greedy.
It's going to sound minimum wage is going up. We're still going to be paying more than what it's going to be in January 1st, but over the course of a couple years, it's going to go up to $15 an hour. Which honestly, like, no offense to anybody, but I don't think a high school dishwasher should be making $15 an hour. So eventually, when that happens, I'm just going to be washing dishes on top of everything else.
Just get paid.
Dude, over here it's like £8 something. It's like $8.20 something over here.
That happened to me. Like, I was a year and a half out of college at my job, and I was making like 13 something an hour, which at the time was like a good $4 a month minimum wage. And then they bumped the minimum wage from like $10.50 to $14. So then there was like a straight month where I was just making minimum wage, and then I got like $1 raise. I don't know. It was very. I can see why it's a good thing to want to increase the minimum wage, but it seems like everyone wants to do it too fast.
But I think the cost of everything is also going to rise.
Well, yeah, it would have to.
People are thinking like gas is going to rise.
Well, no, but the idea is that spending will go up, and then it'll help, and then
the economy.
Yeah, but it's just like no one really knows. It's like I don't know.
I mean, like this is probably too much information, but like just to show you like how much taxes we paid this year, we paid over $30,000 in taxes for a fucking mom and pop restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's.
Did you get any of that back?
No, because it goes into employee insurance and all that bullshit. And just like that's just out of pocket. That's paying the government. So yeah, I mean, running a small business is a fucking lot of work, and that's why I do work so much. Is because I like money. I mean, I like to spend money, and I also have a wife and a kid to take care of as well. So
money fucking rules, man.
And also, it's like. Yeah, it does suck.
That God, what a statement!
One morning, but save a couple $100. I don't know.
By the way, guys, you can donate to Flip Otaku in the chat here.
No. I make enough money.
This is actually a 24-hour charity live stream.
Hold the phone.
Yeah, the charity is
whipping it out.
PayPal/Flip Affairs. Yeah. PayPal.
Flip, just buy and resell Yeezys.
I have a pair of Yeezys. I have a pair of Red Octobers.
I just made $60 today.
Damn. I put $1,000 in weed stock.
That's probably doing pretty well now.
No, it's bad, dude.
Give it like 5 years.
I bought it $8. It's $1.30 right now.
Dude,
weed?
stocks?
Did you say weed stocks?
Yeah, I
the devil's lettuce.
I bought a bunch of stock into medical marijuana companies.
Give it 10 years.
I went to this. I was actually at the dispensary today, and some old woman was their first time in there. She was a cougar, but she was chatting me up about like,
okay, boy,
how like it was her first time there, and she didn't like. I was trying to just telling her there was like the cheap prices and stuff, and then she say, "Oh, you want to play Fortnite later?" And I moved over.
Don't lie. You're like,
I didn't actually
love Fortnite,
but
that sounds like
Ninja is my idol.
Interaction in Florida, though.
January 1st, we can start buying weed legally.
Nice. That's never gonna happen.
Dude, you don't want to, dude. I was a real
smoke.
puffer. I was a real puffer in high school, and I stopped smoking for like 8 years, and I started smoking the stuff that they're selling now. It's nowhere even close. It's like I'm in outer space, and I don't like the feeling. It's actually ridiculous. I don't recommend it.
Because a dude used to do it in his fucking closet. Do you know what I mean? Like with a little dingy light. Now it's like huge warehouse shit.
That's such a hipster thing to say.
Well, it actually, but it's true though. There's only way you could get it beforehand. I mean,
my brother is like one of those 420 smoke weed every day kind of guys, and he even admitted, because like Canada legalized marijuana, I think it was last year, and he even admitted, he's like, I gotta slow the fuck down now. I can't smoke as much as I used to.
I ate a weed brownie at a music festival, and proceeded to have a panic attack on I told the story, but I was on a Ferris wheel, took all my clothes off of my underwear and tied it around my head because I thought if I fell and my head was protected, I would survive.
You're a moron, dude.
Let's cover up the vital area.
And then when I met Taylor, she was really into smoking weed and listening to fucking Tom Petty, like just Pink Floyd and shit.
I can get on with that, man.
So to like impress her, I was like, yeah.
You're like,
I smoke weed all the time.
I do weed all the time.
And then I took a hit and I fucking proceeded to vomit. I was like, ugh. And she was like, you don't do this, do you? I was like, no.
I was at a house party once where these guys had weed brownies, and his mom came in. He didn't know like they smoked or anything, but his mom came in and she's like, "Oh, that's nice. Can I have one?" And no one was paying attention, so she just took one. And she was in the living room later, just like this on the couch, and like puking. And she's like, "Oh, I think I got food poisoning from your brownie."
Have you heard about these people that like they fuck with like jelly babies and stuff when they give it out for like Halloween and shit, for all the kids come around?
that is so messed up.
It's fucked, man. You get these kids, they go home and they're just absolutely off their tits.
It'd be kind of funny though.
I like
Super
the
immoral.
I love that.
Yeah, like it's just I could just imagine that, but
I could not imagine my fucking kid high. She would be,
It'd be lit.
dude, she'd be nuts. She's already crazy. She loves being chased and
yeah, but I don't think you get hyperactive. You just kind of mellow out, you chill out, and you eat the house and go to sleep. That's normally how it's been in my experience, anyway. Under's 3.5, yeah.
I'd probably take the under.
I have a really.
Actually, we already surpassed 3.5.
Yeah,
That was 2. No, actually, that's 3.
Yeah.
Basically, you want to like the blue flag.
Blue Flag the manga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it.
Okay.
You still have your Christmas tree up?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can actually see it there.
Yeah, why are you asking that question? It's literally right there.
I'm taking it out. I'll take it out tomorrow.
One year when I was younger, my dad this was back when we weren't closed 2 days a week. We were open 7 days a week. We had the Christmas tree up till next year. It was the whole year. So I'd have friends come over and they're like, "It's fucking up." I'm like, "Yeah, it's 4th of July, dude. We have a Christmas tree up."
My parents keep it up till the end of January because they get a big one.
I think that's what my wife's doing. She's like, "Are we gonna keep it up for our birthdays?" So her birthday's the day before mine. I'm like, I guess that's what you want to do.
I think most people over here just take it down at New Year's, but I don't. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's typically what I've done.
Alex, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Oh my god. Fuck.
Was it the underwear story at the whole?
Oh Jesus, that is a crazy. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I had my pants pulled down in front of Metallica once. A festival in front of 60,000 people. That was real. I was at the barrier at the front of a festival, and I was like right at the front, and I was starting to like pass out just because it was like people were crushing and that lot. So the steward comes over and he tries to like pull me over, but I was so tight against the railing that my jeans ended up around my ankles. I was wearing Mr. Men boxers that said Mr. Strong on them. And I ended up like, and it was all muddy, and I got dragged over. I'm on the floor, and James Hetfield standing over, like playing guitar, and I was like, I'm in front of my idol, like in the most like vulnerable position.
Heck yeah, dude.
I don't wear underwear every day, so that would just be embarrassing.
I don't know how you do it, dude. That's
kind
of degenerate.
I don't wear sweatpants.
What if your fly goes down? Then you're a sex offender legally.
Dang.
Well, I wear sweatpants. There's no flies on my sweatpants.
Yeah, but you get builder's bum really quickly in sweats though. Like anytime you bend down, everyone's just getting crack.
I mean, that's true. But like my butt crack starts in the back of my neck, so it's just.
Prove it.
Prove it?
Don't prove it. What are you doing?
Prove it.
This is a family-friendly stream.
I'm surprised it didn't get taken down. We showed boobies on that. I accidentally showed the boobies on your stream the other day, or the last 2 weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks ago?
It was like a while ago. Like, are you talking about the one with me and Zach and you?
I think it was the.
That was a month ago.
No, that was the top. I think there's one right before Christmas.
Because the last Flipcast was with Neon and Nova. That was almost 4 weeks ago.
Maybe that was Blue. That was Blue Ride or Blue Spring. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
When's the last time you guys shit your pants?
When I was
actually talking of actually shitting, my brother the other day texted me because he works in like a secondhand shop where people just go in and they like pawn shit, like a pawn shop essentially. And he was all like, someone came into our shop today and took a shit in the aisle and left. They literally just came in the middle of an aisle, took a shit, pulled their pants up, and went, just left.
I respect that.
What do you do when someone's doing it? Like, because you don't want to move in.
No, I did when I used to work in a betting shop when I was younger. When I was 18, I just turned 18. And I was my second day working at a betting shop, and they used to say like if homeless people come in and they ask to use the toilets, kick them out because what they do is they try and lock themselves in there all day. So this homeless guy comes in and he goes, "Open up the door," because we had like a buzzer thing behind the counter. And I said, "No, my manager says we're not allowed to let homeless people in." That immediately pissed him off, as it would. And he was like, "If you don't, I'm just gonna like piss here." And I thought he was joking. I was like, "Go on then, mate, knock yourself out." So he goes, "I will be fucking back, mate." And I was like, "All right." So he comes back in and he's got like half a pint of milk and half a can of cider. He's just downed them. I'm like, "Get the fuck out," because you're not allowed to drink in there. He sat down in jogging bottoms on these seats there, and he's just forced his shit out and just like started smearing up and down all up here, like trying to make maximum damage. But the funny thing is like he hadn't pulled down his jogging bottoms. So I was like, dude, majority of that is just seeping through. So really, you've kind of like
you got friendly fire.
I was like, that's friendly. Yeah, well done. You played yourself. That's friendly fire right there, man. Like, yes, it seeped through a bit, but that can just be wiped off. You're walking home like fucking, like John Wayne. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a tough ride home in there. But you haven't got home, but yeah. That was that. Yeah.
Oh my
but he's out there. He's like he's got his life together and he's walking the street. He's like that fucking asshole.
Yeah, we used to get all sorts of stories. I remember because they used to make you wear clip-on ties because we had this like smash-proof glass in front of us. So sometimes they'd get angry and like they try and reach through and grab you, and this guy like pulled my tie and it just comes completely up. I was like,
people were supposed to be polite.
Fucking not over there. No, if you're working in a betting shop, you have to be brutal because we used to get like gangs and stuff used to come in, all sorts of like crazy shit.
We had this. Fuck! I just forgot what I was gonna say. Do you guys ever just brain fart? I literally just like.
Doesn't that mean it was either a lie or it wasn't important? It was one of the two.
I didn't know how to word this. We had a Cholo gangster come in one time, like super late.
What does Cholo mean? Is Cholo like
it's
South American
gangster?
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like a certain sect of them. Like it's like a California. They wear the super baggy jean shorts. They're basically jeans at that point.
The Hey Holmes ones.
What?
Jinko jeans, right?
Yeah, Jinko jeans, and then they always have like a work shirt, like a fucking like a car repair shirt on. You know what I'm talking about? And then they always have some kind of bandana, and they're bald. They have goatees.
Get the top button.
Sunglasses.
Flannel.
Well, we had one come in, and this guy was just drunk out of his mind, and demanded food, and barely spoke English. Demanded food. But when my mom would ring him up, he's like, I didn't got no money. You give it to me for free. And then he started getting a little like violent with my mom a little bit, like started to like yell at her. So I walk out, dude does nothing. My dad walks out, does nothing. So we're like ready to go back and go, hey, Chris is this dude. He's like 6'8", just fucking scary looking dude. I'm pretty sure he was like doing heroin and stuff too at the time too, like scabs all over the place. They're like, Chris, come here. And Chris goes out there, and the moment this Cholo sees this dude, he just ran out the door. And we're like, thank you, Chris.
You scabby bastard. Fuck off.
Scabby bastard. Looks like anime Attack on Titan is going to try to end next year. Yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's in the last arc.
Yeah.
It's supposing to, yeah.
I'd say it either ends at the end of 2020 or early 2021.
I think it was a bet with you, Zach.
Yeah.
I said between September and November.
Oh, yeah.
2020.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Do you think that series nowadays that start, what do you think like the average mean life in terms of like volume length, do you think we'll start seeing now? Because obviously I don't think companies are going to put out shit as long as like One Piece and stuff anymore. Like, what do you think the average will be?
My opinion, you'll never see a full series that is not split into like 2 parts. Like say like you'll just never see a completed full series without splitting more than 50 volumes, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't think we'll ever see Kingdom.
Do you mean splitting as in like Tokyo Ghoul, Tokyo Ghoul Re?
More like
what they're doing with Kaiji.
There's 27 volumes and Omega's going on at like 4 right now.
Isn't what they're doing with Kaiji pretty much that? They're splitting the arc. It's the first arc.
Yeah, like, but I'm talking about like series that were created like in this decade. It's specifically like the last 5 years. Like you'll never see. I think Haikyuu is gonna go 50, maybe like a little bit less than 50, or I'd say like maybe 51, 52, because they're in the final arc too. I don't know exactly what's going on, and I think it's at like volume 40-ish. So I just don't think a Shonen Jump One Piece will continue being going, but you will not see a series go over 50.
I say One Piece ends in 2022.
They said it was 75%, 80% done, and I'm pretty sure there's only like 3 more arcs to go.
Really?
But
I can't even imagine a world where One Piece isn't coming out consistently.
I don't read it.
I'm gonna look into the future. Berserk ends in 2025.
Berserk isn't ending, dude.
It's ending.
It's not
ending. So the whole
it's gonna end, but it's not gonna finish.
You're gonna put say he already ended it once, and then just not finish it.
I think what's gonna happen is from what I understand is that he hired a bunch of people, Mira did, to work for him, and they're now doing that one shot. So they're all working on it, doing the art for that. He wrote the story. He said he had the entire template laid out for where the story is going to go, and he's got it written. He just needs to draw it. So now that team, I'm telling you, once that one shot's done, they're going to transition into Berserk because
that's why he gave it to them, because he said the only reason it's taking so long to do Berserk is because he's the only one he can trust drawing it.
Yeah, and he wants these people to get their art feet wet and understand how to use how to work in the industry and do the do a manga. And then I feel like they're going to transition over and they're going to just bust out Berserk.
How long is My Hero meant to be going on for? Because something that generates that ridiculous amount of money,
it'll be forever.
No.
I don't think he said he's going to end it at a point.
He said he wanted to end it before 30 volumes. Oda was like, they were being interviewed together, and I was like, no, you can do 40. And he's like, no, I don't want to do 40. But
what are we on now?
Mike.
25 or 26. But I'm really feeling a time skip imminent. It just feels like one's coming because the tone shift is really shifted more into really dark stuff. And I just feel like something is going to happen, and then they're going to do a time skip because they're only freshmen. They're first years. I think they'd at least go to maybe the end of third year and then maybe go on for 5. I don't think it's going to go over 4.
Honestly, I could see My Hero.
He doesn't want to go it that long. A lot of the new shonen editors, their series do not last. They're keeping them really
like Black Torch.
No, Black Torch got canceled.
I love Black
Torch. Go forward. They're really trying to keep it in this they're trying to keep the story fast paced because nothing's like One Piece now where it's 2-year arcs with 80 chapters. It's more concise.
And that's only because it's already got a built-in fan base. If you think about now, you need that fast pace kind of thing to keep.
Do you think it's impossible to have a fan to have a One Piece again?
You will not
have started so long ago. I've grown up with it.
It would. I don't know.
See, My Hero, I feel has something like that. Yeah,
I feel like we can't really answer that. You have to grow up with it.
Because has One Piece ever dominated charts the way that I mean, you look at My Hero. I mean, obviously they're releasing a lot quicker, but it's
not even the second best-selling manga in Shonen Jump. It's just it's the second popular because Haikyuu sells more than My Hero.
Do you think Black Clover? I could see Black Clover going on.
Tabata said he wanted Black Clover to go on as long as humanly possible.
He said that. I have this gut feeling that it's done within 10 years easily. I don't think it goes over
a long fucking time, dude.
You say that, but a lot of people said that like they didn't know where he'd go after the elf arc, but now they're in like Spade Kingdom, and there's like all these other guys with demons.
It's. I just don't think you'll I think you'll see a continuation of like 25 chapter arcs and stuff. You'll never see something like with 80 or 90. I think One Piece will have it, and even One Piece right now, it's half of Wano is literally just flashbacks. It's not even.
But also, another thing is, was there as many concurrent different series at the same time when One Piece was absolutely dominating like that back in the day? I mean, like now
there's always the same amount of stuff running in.
Rurouni Kenshin.
But I mean, did they have any direct, like, like imagine there was a My Hero at the same time as a One Piece? Would that,
what was going on? Bleach to a
there was a lot going on, yeah.
Extra extent.
How do you compare because obviously, guys, I'm like so new to all this. Like, how do you compare the hype between something like a My Hero, what Naruto was, everything like that, and
My Hero is like Naruto 2.0, where the West really, really fell in love with Naruto mainly because One Piece, the 4Kids did the dub.
Yeah,
Piece and absolutely it destroyed it.
It was
there
so
was
bad.
no hype for it. No one cared. One Piece is not popular in the West, but it is in France. France, it sells like over 1 million copies a year.
Really?
It's a sizable.
Well, isn't that's the second bus? Like, other than America's like the biggest market, isn't it?
Japan, and then France. I'm pretty sure we're a little bit bigger than Germany, but I think we're close. And then Germany, and then obviously the rest of the world, because a lot of places just import from the U.S. But like I said, I just don't think you'll see a lot of long story arcs. You'll keep the fast pace. I think 15 to 25, 30 max. Even Horikoshi said when he did Overhaul was 40. He said that he felt it was like way too long. He wanted to cut some things. That's why I think the anime right now is a lot shorter. They're like cutting a few things what they're doing in the anime, which, but you're seeing there's high turnaround. They're not keeping series for long. They're this new editor's kind of like, hey, if you're not selling well by 3 volumes, you're kind of getting the axe right now. So.
Which is fair because there's a lot of crap that went on longer than it ever needed to be.
Yeah, you'll always see certain demographic. You'll always have a sports manga in Shonen Jump. You'll always have one ecchi series, I believe. I think Food Wars was that, but then they kind of realized they could cash in on that without it being fan service. So they kind of stepped away from that.
Actually, now it's
the Yuna.
Yeah, Yuna is the pure fan service one, and that guy's just trying to keep his job. He's just trying to. He's literally trying to write porn, and he's doing it.
Which series?
The Yona.
The Hot Springs.
The first ecchi series in Shonen Jump was created by Go Nagai.
Yep.
Actually, I know that's a good case. In terms of like how long is JoJo meant to be going on for?
I mean, the beauty with JoJo's is that each part for the most part is self-contained, and has similar. Like the moment he introduced stands, like I think just completely changed the world of JoJo. Like before stands, it's kind of boring, and after stands, but he keeps I don't know how Hiroki constantly comes up with new ideas, because the idea of a stand, in my mind, I'm not creative enough, but he constantly is coming up with new shit. And
a lot of creativity with JoJo's. That's at least something you can give him.
I think JoJo's can continue as long as he is alive.
Because they're standalone, they're separated.
Yeah,
story-wise.
For the most part, if you jump into a series, there's obviously some series have callbacks to other characters, but for the most part, each series is self-contained. So
Steel Ball Run is coming out weekly?
Steel Ball Run's done.
Yeah, it's
it is?
They're on.
It's on JoJo now or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's monthly.
But it's monthly, and honestly, I was keeping up with the chapter releases. It's probably the least.
I heard it's this part and the first part are the worst.
Yeah,
Part
6. So Stone Ocean gets shit because it's a female lead.
Yeah,
she's very into her sexuality, just owns it, and that's something that Japanese culture isn't too flying.
Does anybody have an idea of how long Vinland Saga is meant to be going on for? Have they said?
There's 4 main arcs, and so the current one is exploration.
He says it's gonna be 1,000 chapters, right?
Them trying to find Vinland, and then the last one, there's gonna be 4. So we're almost done with the third part, I believe.
Alex, the guy who creates Vinland Saga is on Twitter, and
he's awesome.
He speaks English.
He sometimes tweets in English, and he's actually hilarious.
He's like
really
so fun to follow.
And he's always talking about his kid. But he did tweet out like, "Hey, it's in the final arc. It's going to be 1,000 chapters, right?"
I don't. Oh yeah, you're right. 1,000 chapters.
Yeah, it's going to be 1,000 chapters as arc, or 1,000 pages, or something like that.
Something, yeah, not 1,000 chapters. He had this tweet. He's like, I've a lot of people were tweeting at me, you the goat. And at first, I was really confused. Like, but now I know what it means, and I'm really happy. He like tweeted that. It's like so wholesome.
It's such like a universally like loved series, though, isn't it? Like no one really, you don't ever see anyone like arguing over it. Really, it just seems
no, dude. I mean, honestly, if Vinland continues the way it's going, it might overtake Berserk for me. Like I really like Vinland.
So good.
It's just phenomenally well written.
Has there been any other series that you just find that are just kind of universally accepted like that?
Berserk, but no,
Berserk's not though. Like
the Golden Age, I mean, even though it's still
Golden
the
Age
top-rated manga.
Yeah, but do you know what? Before I started reading it, and I was like, I'm going to start reading Berserk. I got people that were just like, I refuse to read that. It's all shock factor and the way that they do this, and this. And I read it. I was like, I don't actually see what the issue is.
There are some very gratuitous scenes. One,
Guts childs the horse, Guts getting raped by that guy.
The girl who is the commander of the
Farnese
army.
Farnese makes me feel some things, dude.
I'll say Berserk is number one, so it's bound to have more hate. Like Vinland Saga,
she's ripping herself and she's naked and she's saying like the Lord's Prayer. I was like,
that was weird.
Oh, when she's whipping herself, that was weird.
I feel like she likes Cradle of Filth.
Like, what the hell?
But I think Berserk is still good past the Golden Age arc. I think the Conviction arc is fine. The Lost Children arc is fine. I think I can see Berserk going to 50 volumes. 10 more.
Hey, Base,
you're still on mute, by the way. We're just talking about if you think that we were saying how Vinland Saga just seems to be universally accepted by everyone. Do we think that there are any other series that just don't divide? Everyone just kind of accepts it. I don't think really.
Vagabond is one of those series that I think.
Yeah,
obviously people really love. Monster's one. I think the only gripe about Monster is
the ending.
The ending a little bit, but
20th Century Boys.
I feel like all of
I don't think 20th Century Boys is it.
20th Century Boys is huge in Japan just because I think there's a more cultural connection. It's just it won't ever be as large as it is there.
Definitely Ubo Blot.
No.
Fucking no. Dude, my friend recommended me that in 2014, 2015. I picked it up. He said
recommendation off of you, fuckface.
Yeah, and I got it from another guy that I played. And he told me it was like Berserk. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, I love Berserk. After reading the end of the Golden Age, I was like, that was the first time I was emotionally I stayed up for 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours just thinking. I'm like, how could they do that?
Freaking Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith. Frick that guy. But then they showed that, and then you have this little elf boy who's actually 30, having intercourse with
Rinsel?
people. It's a little bit, I don't know, dude. It's a little bit fanciful, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't like that type of stuff, but for some reason, Ubo Blot is just scratching an itch that I don't think any other manga is scratching right now for me.
Sure.
There's and I've been branching out a lot lately, especially because of these two. I've been reading Grand Blue, Wodokoi.
I feel like there's been a lot of. I mean, I haven't read them, but I feel like there's a lot of series this year that have kind of become incredibly popular, like Komi.
Yeah, dude,
Komi was really
Spy X
popular.
Family is really popular, but I think it's complete garbage.
That series actually. Okay, so back when this is not ironic. Back when Darling in the Franxx came out.
An anime, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when Darling in the Franxx came out, they released the manga aside with it, and the first volume did 500K, which at the time was ridiculous. They're like, dude, this could be the next big thing. And then the ending happened, and then it kind of just fell into oblivion.
Darling in the Franxx manga is a hentai, straight up.
No, it's done by the guy who does To Love Ru. It's not actually.
You need to read the dude. It's completely different.
It's different. Yeah.
Full on lesbian scenes, dude.
Okay, well, the point still stands. But then I'm
not against it.
What was it? And then Spy X Family, as much as I haven't seen it, I saw one picture of it, the preview that Viz has been posting out and stuff. The artwork kind of looks good, but I'm excited for it. Kid, I'm not feeling it. But to sell like 1.4 million copies with like 2 or 3 volumes is actually insane.
It's doing something right. It's just I don't like. I read through the first 10 chapters, and it's just like I don't see what the big deal is.
How well did the house husband do?
Guys, Chris just blocked me on Twitter.
Oh, he blocks.
The problem with
This I gotta check if he did me too.
the problem with Way of the House Husband is that
Dude, they're so
wasn't
small.
supposed to be this was just supposed to be like a one shot, and apparently it got really popular. Like the magazine it's published in has nothing. And then
that's because they've
That was
got
on Reddit, dude. That was massively popular on Reddit.
because they've got volumes 2 and 3 to come out, right?
What?
In the group, I sent you a link in the group chat. Open that in incognito.
Oh, I just accidentally clicked on it and hit open in Safari on my phone. So now I just got titties on my phone.
what are you doing?
Not that link. The one I recently posted.
But the weird thing about House Husband is because it's in a relatively unknown magazine. It's only popular on Reddit, and then Viz decided to license it rather quickly. So that means they're aware of what's popular on the manga.
Do you think that Viz just have the ability to just make something happen? Just
I
by
think they
promoting
do
it?
because there's little risk involved because there's only like 3 volumes, 4 volumes.
Yeah.
If it's only they're licensing 4 volumes, they don't make money. Oh well, and most of the money comes from the first and last, like the first volume, anyways. So
Right, right, Flip.
What the fuck?
Something completely irrelevant.
but
Chris trimmed the video of me telling him to go fuck himself.
You put it on Twitter?
Yeah.
He wrote, just a reminder to treat others how you want to be treated. Guess Flip Otaku wants to be treated like shit. Don't care about your stream schedule. I care about you disrespecting people who I perceived as my friends by telling them you didn't have time to play games. I fucking don't have time to play an MMO, Chris. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my god, dude.
You guys always had 110%.
You know how many 100 fucking hours it took me to even months. It took me to even get max level in Final Fantasy 14. It's not a coincidence that drama follows you. Well, after I cut a couple people out of my life, the drama hasn't followed me at all. Weird how it's a coincidence how you were constantly angry about everything. My God.
I just thought it was weird because it was like a situation between you and I.
They said, I want to play Final Fantasy 14, and I said, I would play with you. Meaning, if Base got a character on my server where I already have a max level character ready to go, I would resub to the fucking game and play with you. But you can't make a character on my server. So I was like, you know what? I don't have time to create a new character. Because I fucking don't. This stream was only supposed to go 45 to an hour, but my wife was asleep.
We're going for 3 hours, guys.
No, I gotta go walk some dogs in like 10 minutes.
I actually got up and went to go check on her because I was worried. But yeah, she's fine. But then
the way that I see it is like I don't owe people on the internet really anything. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like it's not like.
No offense to you guys, I don't own any of you guys anything. I don't owe you guys shit. I mean, base randomly goes. Base goes. I want to get whatever fucking game you wanted, but he was like, but my wallet's short, so I fucking gifted him the game. I was like, here, bud.
You didn't have to do that, and I didn't.
And I didn't do that. I didn't have to, but I wanted to. And then fucking Zach, I bought him something. I bought Alex something. I bought Sam something. But Zach sent me his address. But shipping is $30.
It is, yeah, don't worry about that.
I was gonna like bulk ship everything.
That's like I was telling you, like how much all that manga that Lohali shipped me. It was like close to $80. Just
it's fucking insane.
Oh
so when Chris fucking comes in here and just starts fucking freaking out because I said I didn't have time. That's all I said. It should have been the fucking end of that conversation.
It just escalated.
And then he was like, yeah, he just fucking...
He does what he always does. He took it to about 600% for absolutely no
Didn't he
fucking...
leave last time because of you, Based?
Yeah.
He blocked me on Twitter for like 3-4 months.
Saying, if you're constantly angry, maybe you're the problem.
What's that saying? If everyone's an asshole,
If I get fat, it's not Zach's fault. It's my fucking fault for eating too much goddamn pizza.
What else are you gonna eat?
Pasta.
Salad?
spaghetti
That's worse,
meatballs.
surely, right?
Dude, our fucking spaghetti meatballs, like no lie, is good, dude. Our meatballs, simple ingredient. I'm gonna give it to you guys. You ready?
No,
for
don't. You're giving. If you do it, I'm coming to where you live, and I'm opening my own place and taking over your.
Like right
Hey,
next
do it.
door.
Do it, because then Base is gonna have to be next to you. You can hang out with them.
Yeah, dude, we can hang out.
I
Dude,
don't.
I will be blaring every
competition.
Gundam OP.
And then make sure that you
blast
only
direct.
sell like 7.5 like inch pizzas, and then just like
That's the problem with being so open about that mouse stuff is I get reverse trolled into oblivion. It's actually hilarious.
I love watching people not know what's like. If you're like they generally, do you think the people just think that like you're like some stoic just sat there like you know the guy that South Park like
This is
fucking
for you,
troll
Flip.
guy. They think that's what you are. Yeah.
I have no time, dude.
You're such a busybody.
That's like when you tweeted that the other day. You were like, "Is someone going to tell him?" And I just thought it's just perfect.
Honestly, if
Flip, if I can be honest, you got to just make time, man. If you cared, you'd make time.
I mean,
don't start me with that shit, man.
Sam,
No, he's literally.
no, that's what Chris said, and Sam goes, "Yeah, Flip, you read manga," and I'm like, "Yeah, I bring volumes of manga to work. I watch most of my anime at work." And then I was texting Chris. I was like, "Chris, lifting weights is like my personal health is very important to me." And
it's not like but like you've got like there are certain things you have to make time for, like walking your dogs,
work,
going for a shit on a shower or whatever. But like I need to make time to play an MMORPG or whatever with someone, whatever. It's just like if it's your free, I don't know.
Also,
The point he was making was that
So,
everybody has the same amount of time in a day,
the only
right?
reason why
It's all
I
about
stream
priorities.
on Mondays at 9 is because it's my day off. I could stream sooner, but I spend the day with my family. My daughter goes to bed at 9. She starts her bedtime routine at 9. So after working 80 hours in 5 days, when I come home every night, my wife and kid are asleep. I'm at work more than I see my family. So when I get home, I can't just. I smell like fucking pizza, so I'm not getting into bed. I smell like a fucking restaurant. So I take a shower, and then I'll either decompress or de-stress or whatever by making a video or just sitting on the couch vegetating for a couple of hours. Or like not a couple hours, like an hour. And then sometimes I just don't sleep because sometimes at work I have to get up at 8:30 to be there. So Mondays I stream at 9 p.m. Everything. The Dadcast was 9 p.m. The Footcast is 9 p.m. Unless it's on Monday, unless Alex is like, "Hey, dude, I can stream at this time," and we get on a podcast together in the afternoon. Only reason why I'm streaming right now, because usually I would be at work right now, is because my only reason why I've had time for anything.
Yeah, but dude, this is the problem: is things don't need to be explained. Fucking time. If I want to go sit there and scratch my balls on the fucking couch for an hour, do you know what I mean?
It makes sense. Like you could prioritize playing Final Fantasy over spending time with your daughter. It's not realistic, though. That's the thing. It's not realistic.
No,
that is about priorities. You prioritize sleeping and you prioritize spending time with your family over playing Final Fantasy, which is accurate.
But who would do that?
Who would do that? Exactly.
There's also
play Final Fantasy on Switch and do both,
Dude, if Final Fantasy 14 was on the Switch, I would be in trouble, dude. I would be at work in the bathroom trying to get a raid in.
That's the best thing about the Switch is being able to play it on the shit, man. Like literally, the amount of Dragon Quest I've been playing on the toilet.
Dude, and that's the thing is, like, my PS4 barely gets touched anymore because I literally just don't have time. Like, I fucking take the Switch to work. I take it everywhere with me. It's ready to go at all times.
No, I agree, man. I just think, like, especially once you're a little bit older, like, you start, you become a little bit more selfish with your time when you do have it. So I think that, like, no one should be able to be made to feel guilty if you want to sit there and just literally, like, sometimes you could just sit there and just watch rubbish TV just for the sake of it, or and sometimes that can be sometimes that's better because you actually get to relax, whereas like playing games like, it might be quite chill, but it can it requires a little bit of attention.
I agree with that.
Right now, doing this stream has been the first time all week that I haven't been sad. Like, you guys have really, like, this last couple hours have been a fucking blast for me. Like, this has been a real treat.
Yeah, we could have played Final Fantasy 14 with all this time, dude.
Dude, by the time I patched it, honestly, we probably would have only played 45 minutes. Like, It's been unpatched since the launch of Shadowbringers.
I sat at that character creation screen for like 45 minutes saying, "Do I want to play a female bunny?"
And
or
you
a
just
cat
made
boy?
the bitch from Final Fantasy 12. That's all you did.
I've never played Final Fantasy. I don't know.
You've never played a Final Fantasy game?
I played 10 minutes of 15, and that was it.
Jesus Christ.
Besides 14.
I was so hyped for 15 and then just stopped after like 3 hours.
I tell you what, I'm really hyped for Crystal Chronicles.
Me too. Oh, dude,
We're playing that, by the way. Yeah,
that
yeah, mate. Back in the day, I remember like hooking up my Game Boy Advance and playing that shit. That was like, oh my god, it's like working, you know? Like,
dude, like Christmas of like what 2005, 2004. When did that come out?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I mean, it's been pushed back now, though. That's the only like kind of shitty thing because it was meant to be coming out.
I remember
this month,
plugging your Game Boy Advance in and just being like, "Holy shit!"
Dude, I remember playing on Pokemon Stadium. I used to like put the little expansion pack in the bottom of the controller, and you could play Pokemon on the TV. That was like, and then when you could transfer your squad and then play with it in 3D, it was like, fuck out of here, you know, like it was ridiculous.
Heck yeah, I remember that.
I just can't wait. Whoa.
Sam just hit puberty, guys. Live.
I can't wait till Cyberpunk.
Can't wait.
Yeah, I built the whole new PC just because of the whole Cyberpunk thing.
Dude, it's gonna be so good.
Shay hits it on the head.
Yeah, especially when you like have to work. That's like the whole thing about it.
Well, another thing is as well is when you get older, your social circle of who you actually truly give a shit about really like tightens down. Mm-hmm. So like it's true. Like you want to like make the most of that time. You know?
Honestly, I talk to you guys more than I talk to like my IRL friends because everyone's married and has kids, and we don't get to see each other anymore. So like it's easier to just hop on Twitter. There's already a chat going. Stop in and say, "Hey guys," you know.
And that's true. And then if you want to make a video as well, like there's another thing as well, or whatever it is.
I mean, I didn't have time. I didn't put up a video for a week until Best Manga, and then I've had that game video to fucking record for a while. So,
and then you got like if you want to read, you want to chill, or you know,
or if you want to play guitar.
Go on, play it. You know you want to.
No, I was playing before we came on stream. I didn't know you guys were streaming. I was like, what? Because I actually have notifications.
Play Wonderwall.
Actually, I'm missing a string on this one because I snapped because I shred too much. And
he shreds too.
Like that's the problem. But yeah, I didn't know you guys were streaming. I was like,
Chris said, "Fuck all you guys. Have fun getting doxxed."
All my shit's out there for like all my like what? Go for it.
Yeah, dude. What are you gonna do? Like prank call my restaurant? The employees will just get those meals for free.
What are you gonna do? Block me and then follow me again?
Dubs Not Subs is underrated, dude. Can we?
Yes, what he did the other day was.
He put so much heart into that awards. I love it.
He's such a nice guy as well. Like he just. Yeah, like I love the way he just stands there with the microphone and just fucking swings
he's like.
I don't know why he doesn't have as much. Like he needs more subs. That's all.
He's very he's got a bit of charisma about him. I do like him. How old is he? Is he?
He's like young. He could be 25 or 15.
Yeah, we don't know.
He's either 16 or 34.
I really like Gleipnir, so.
Yo,
I like Gleipnir, Sam.
I like Gleipnir too. I'm not gonna act like I don't.
20. He's 20.
He's 20. Wow. So you're the youngest. You're probably the youngest manga tuber.
Well, we don't.
Well, maybe Justy.
Maybe Justy.
Dude, I have Justin's Facebook. You know what, Justin? I'm just gonna keep adding all your family members until you just have to accept my friend because one time, okay, Base. I don't know if you know this, but Justy Hook wouldn't tell us his name for like just nothing. Like wouldn't. He's so private. And then he got on Google Hangouts with us, and it said his full name at the bottom the entire stream.
I don't blame you guys.
I copy and pasted it, found him on Facebook, and added him, and he won't accept it. And then now Facebook just recommends me his sisters, his uncles, like just all the time.
I don't blame the guy because now ever since I said my name, I'm getting you spell my name with Trianver, and then this guy down in the bottom's Trev, and then
I just go Trev.
Flip, can you pull up this Simon guy's comment because I have the answer to that.
I know what your answer is going to be.
You can go to
www.wherecouldiread.com
to get the lowdown, so on and so forth.
Is this your burner, dude?
This is his burner.
So many burners, Zach. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I don't know. Go to wherecouldireadmanga.com.
Yeah, Zach made a great website. Which, by the way, Zach, I'm in a private Facebook group for like anime collectors, and there's this dude named Roger, and he just posts your videos all the time.
Does he really?
All the time. He's like this. He's like, this dude's awesome. And then he posted your video, Trev, and I was like, I was like, Base has the most superior taste of all time.
Except for on Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, I got blocked.
I tell you what, that whole Manga Rock time was just the funniest time, man.
That was fun. It was fun.
I never thought I would see that side of manga Twitter. I didn't know it existed.
How dare you, Flip Stalker?
I had a whole thread about me on 4chan. That was awesome.
Yeah, people kept. I remember there was a picture of me in there, and a link to my thing, and they said, "Who's this cuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
It was great.
To be fair, we found it hilarious, but
dude, I went to wake up Taylor, and the baby was literally just on top of her head, just laying on top of her, like she fell asleep like that, just slouched over.
Dude, Evan, make a channel because
Evan.
Fun.
Yeah, man, it's
Captain Manga.
Yeah, do it. Make a channel or help.
That's a good channel. That's a good name.
Yeah, if you don't make one, we'll come after you.
Yeah, like a load of my the people that I was subscribed to just disappeared the other day, and I realized that I wasn't like subscribed to people, but I know because I know who they are, and I was like, what the hell's going on? And then you feel awkward resubbing to them in case they've got emails turned on, and then it's like, oh, he's not subscribed, but no, I already was, because I have that happen today. Like, there are certain people that like have subbed to me like 5 times in the last like 4 months.
To me, in July,
there's one person I have who unsubs to me like 4 times.
Yes, Bobby, because I mean, not a lot of people know this, but I collect dead TCGs. Like, I have this whole box of Wyvern, which was supposed to be like a Magic the Gathering competitor back in the early 90s, dude.
Can we just get a compilation of your reactions, basically?
So like, I mean, but like the artwork's really sick on these. So it's all based off dragons, and it's super easy to play. Look, like, in the card stock isn't like, these cards are from the 90s. They look great.
They look like Magic the Gathering. Like
yeah,
that,
they look like Magic the Gathering. These are really fun. I haven't even opened half this pack. I still like, they're still sealed. Yeah, I love TCGs, man. I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards off a guy one time, and he sent me like almost a completed Naruto card game.
It blows my mind that people do like pack openings of these Pokemon cards, and they're like, "It's worth $10,000," and you're like, "How the fuck have you just like paid that money on a piece of card from like?"
I used to play Magic the Gathering really like hardcore, and I used to go to like the Friday Night Magic, and there was always a guy that was like he just had a lot of money for no reason. And his thing was when he never played, he would just buy the most expensive card in the shop, or he'd have his laptop and he'd just be buying shit. And he bought a card off it was either Reddit or just like some Magic the Gathering card site. No word of a lie, it was like $5,000. He's like, "Oh, is that all it is?" Dropped it then and there.
Is that all it is?
For a piece of fucking cardboard.
I got a Card Fight Vanguard card and sold it for $250. So
it's not bad.
It's not, I mean, that's probably the most I've ever. I have Dragon Ball Super, the card game, Card Fight Vanguard. I actually like Card Fight Vanguard a lot. I think the rule set's really fun.
So to be fair, I can't knock it too much because I used to, when I was in middle school, I used to go to the convenience store and I bought the Yu Yu Hakusho trading cards. So these are my cards that
those are good, dude. That's a good game.
I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh all the time.
Inu Yasha had a card game as well.
I remember the Inuyasha card game.
I remember my friend Chris coming to work.
That was that weird like early 2000s era where like all the cool anime had fucking card games for some reason.
Shaman King had a card game where like
I remember I randomly had some cards
folded out and it like transformed and did stuff. Card games are cool. It's more expensive of a hobby than anime and manga.
Well, and also it's relying on other people. Like really, when you
That's
think
the other
about
thing. That's the other thing.
I
It's like-
think that's the only downside of it. I mean, because like, I would definitely play Yu-Gi-Oh if I had people to play it with. You know, like, and I know there's the online, like fucking TCG
Not
shit,
the
but
same.
like, it's also microtransaction hell, and there's just no entry level for anyone that hasn't been there since day one. Thing.
I like physical stuff. So even digital card games, I can't get into.
I love the old games though, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Planets on PlayStation 1 and shit like that.
Except for Shadowverse.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I was really tempted by the one that's out on Switch.
Yeah, so was I, dude. It's at Walmart.
Yeah,
I
it's
want it.
always on like discount, and I'm just like, I don't know, because like I think the worst thing you could do with games really is reviews, because you will, if you're hesitant in first, you will convince yourself out of buying it, no matter what, even if it
That's
does have good reviews, like Death Stranding and stuff like that. Like, you know, there are games like you're on the fence, you're not going to buy it anyway. Like,
Yeah, I still haven't bought Death Stranding.
I don't think I'm ever going to.
I'm not a
Even
big
though I
fan
love,
of
Kojima.
not a big fan of like building games, like at all.
Like in a building game, it's just a massive walking loop.
Yeah.
walking simulator, yeah.
And the
It's
last
just-
Ellie's playing that right now, and it must be stressful because every so often she goes, "Oh no, oh no."
You should start doing stuff with your fiance.
We're gonna play a visual novel together.
Oh, cool. And same with you, Alex. You should make your wife read.
My missus, like, she refused to go on film. She's absolutely stunning, but she will not go on film. She's
That's
like,
how my wife is, dude. She's like, I'm too ugly in film. Like, shut the fuck up. If you were both those things, I would marry you.
I'm just like, film it. You don't have to like watch it again. You don't have to watch it. She's
Like
like,
the first vlog I did with her, I really had to, like, she was like over my shoulder making sure I edited all the good parts of her in, and there's like so much that I cut because she didn't want to. And then I'm
Isn't
like,
she only in one scene in the vlog at the very beginning?
no, there's like the first, she's like here and there, and then what?
These are the best gummy.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
oh, speaking of the devil.
You wanna come on stream and rebroadcast 100?
Do it.
Yo, what's up?
You have hundreds of people.
How many people are watching?
44.
Thousands.
44. No, we're not that popular. 44.
we have 44.
How's
Yeah,
Death Stranding?
we had 50.
Yeah, it's Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Tell her to
Don't watch it. What are you sitting here for?
Come here. Come
tell her
on.
to give us her Death Stranding review.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell her
we're-
to come on here and review
Yeah,
Death Stranding.
Review what?
Death
Uh-huh.
Death
Stranding.
Stranding.
My baby's sad.
Her baby is.
My baby's in jump.
Oh, apparently Junji Ito's in the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Hey, ask her what her favorite thing about you is.
About me? Or,
Yeah.
or what's
You.
your favorite thing about me? Should be pretty quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have a good soul.
There's so many things she loves. That's why it's hard.
Yeah, okay.
Why do you not like that stupid thing to say?
What? No, that's not what I'm laughing at.
What are you talking about metamorphosis for?
I had it on the monitor and she's looking at it. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Does she know what that is?
What? No, I was just, I was explaining Metamorphosis. If you watched the stream, you would know.
Zach told me to buy Metamorphosis.
So it's
Is
his
she-
favorite
is she-
favorite
is
manga
she-
of the year.
Is she shy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so's Taylor. Taylor's never been on stream.
I tell you what, it was funny when we've done a few vlogs in a few different countries, and the last one I did, we were in Berlin, and I was like in a manga shop, and I was like, I'm gonna be actually on film, so you got to hold it. But there was like people around, so she's like filming me, just like, like if I close my eyes, no one sees me, kind of thing. But,
There's
like,
a unuploaded manga hunt vlog when I went to Florida. Because I felt like such a jackass.
I remember you said that you were going to do that, and then it just never came out.
I was holding the fucking. I had a fucking selfie stick, and I'm walking around Books A Million with the selfie stick, just talking. And then the weirdest human being I've ever met. It's like this 50-year-old woman in a cat suit sitting on the floor reading a full volume of manga. And I was trying to be nice. I was like, "Hey, what are you reading?" And she just looked at me and didn't answer me. I was like, "Okay."
Wouldn't answer you too, dude. You had a selfie stick.
You had a selfie stick?
That's
Yeah, I
fair.
was walking around. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
so
I would
I
have
took
just
my.
like,
I mean, technically, it's my tripod that turns into a selfie stick. So I'm walking around, like, "Hey guys, it's Flip Otaku. I'm here hunting manga in Florida."
dude, post that. What the heck?
It's bad, dude. My beard is like down here.
Oh,
Like,
shit. You haven't posted anything in a while.
I'm gonna start doing like pizza vlogs.
I'll watch it.
Like start making pizzas based off anime and manga.
Like,
I'll be honest, Flip. I'm not gonna watch you make pizza.
Making
Be real honest.
making pizza in brackets gone wrong. You know, like,
How about I start reviewing manga while making a pizza?
That'd be cool. Like seeing you like spin the dough.
just spinning it in one hand and then just fucking like flipping in the other. Flip.
Just be like, flip it and just be like, mecha is good, and then just catch it.
Can you do that shit? Can you like?
Yeah.
Do it like Food Wars. Give us the really.
So you want me to be naked?
Yeah, be naked.
I'm gonna have to shave off a lot of body hair for me to be naked in the kitchen, dude. I mean, like a lot.
TMI, don't you think, Flip? A little TMI? A little TMI? Little bit of TMI?
Not really, dude. I'm Sicilian. What do you think's down there?
Guys, do we know when that Uzumaki anime is meant to actually be coming out?
Next summer, I think.
April or June, probably.
What are you guys most excited for next year, release-wise for manga?
Evangelion.
Oh, yeah, Evangelion.
The 4K release of Akira.
Oh, honestly, there's a lot of 4K anime that you can import. Like I know 90% of the Gundam 4K has English subs. Alex, get the Thunderbolt movies. Get December Sky and Bandit Flower. Dude, perfect entry. And they're movies, so it's not like a huge time commitment. I think total like maybe 3.5 hours for both movies.
See, I've got two dudes shaking their heads right now, two saying yes. I'm really torn.
Okay, wait. You have two dudes that
I mean,
that you really like, and then two Chads.
Whoa! You hear that?
Where's my?
You calling me a Chad right now?
Let me get my cholo hat. Actually,
You got two hats.
with the eyebrow slits, I look like a cholo.
Hey, Holmes.
All right, you guys maybe whip out the big guns. Hold on.
It's disrespectful right now.
Oh shit!
Straight disrespect him.
Zach, I got a cupola hat as well, dude.
Cheers.
Oh, there we go.
Dang, that boy looks like Luffy.
Is your fiance just ever like, what the fuck?
Well,
She put my hat.
I have like maybe. Oh, I have two more hats I can reasonably reach.
How do?
I don't have enough like camera space. Hold on.
How do?
Oh, look at! Ooh, that's a good hat, Zach. That looks good on you.
I don't know.
I actually don't know a single hat.
I have another hat. I have to stand up. I don't know where it's at. Oh shit! There we go.
I don't have a. I don't.
How do?
Oh shit!
How do, everyone?
What's up, guys?
Man, I look like a pimp.
Welcome back to Otaku Hatcast.
Hey, Zach, you better hide your fiance, bro, when I'm whipping this boy. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's why I told her to leave.
Yeah.
Still your
She said,
girl.
Hey, Leo.
Hey, Broncos suck.
Yeah,
they do.
they fucking suck, dude. They do
suck.
suck, dude. I'm a ride or die though.
Dude, why am I so blurry?
So, what do you guys want to talk about now?
I actually have to get. I'm like 15 minutes late, so I kind of need to get out of
Yeah, he's late for the rodeo.
here. How do?
Have a good one there, Based. God bless you.
All right,
And in the famous words of Alex, God make no junk.
God made no. You better
Don't
not.
be talking that mess.
Yeah, you better not be talking that mess.
Don't be talking that mess. Yeah, screenshot it, Evan. Tag us on Twitter. There's a lot happening in this image right now.
Base, sing Old Town Row.
I don't know that song.
Got the
Yes,
horses
you
in the
do,
bag.
you liar.
Not no Old Town Road.
Sorry, honestly, the best thing all year was when they played the CMT Awards and Keith Urban says, "Lean all in my bladder."
Hi, Tay.
She just opens the door. She opens the door and goes, "Oh my god!" and just shuts it.
Tay, bring the baby in here. Put her on my head. Put the baby on my head.
Green Bay ain't winning.
Oh.
the Super Bowl, Leo. Sit down.
I can't
Broncos
hear you, Tay.
suck.
There's a lot of hat on my head.
Hey, Trev, meet me at Seaside.
What is that reference? And what are you referencing?
Florida.
That we're surrounded by water. What is it? What do you mean by seaside?
There's like an area in Florida called Seaside where like a bunch of college girls go.
Yeah, but I'm a Christian. I don't.
Didn't you see his hat?
No, you're a cowboy.
Garth Brooks.
All right, I need to get out of here. You guys continue having this little hat fetish, but I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Wait, I gotta be on brand.
Yeah.
Live.
All right, boys. This was fun. This was actually a lot longer than I thought it was.
Jim Graves wants to hear our Southern. Honestly, Alex has the best.
Yeah, I can't even do it.
Yeah.
My throat is
Alex is
killing
the best.
Alex's is like fucking on point. It's like a dude
What
who,
entire nation?
like, yours is so spot on. I thought you owned a plantation at one point in the previous. I'm trying not to laugh so I don't spill this fucking monster.
Flip looks so insane right now.
I'm a cholo.
Well, this fucking just like.
I lean like a cholo, side to side. You guys remember that song? Junior
No.
high, bass. Junior high, lean like a cholo.
I don't know if it's live then.
No, it was lean with me, rock with me.
No, not that. You fucking
Fuck's
cuckoo
sake.
Crank
banana.
that soldier boy.
The people that are still in the fucking stream right now, you guys are saints.
Yeah, y'all are the real ones.
Well, we still have over 40 people watching, dude.
Well, goddamn.
You have 40 people watching.
This is a manga live stream, by the way, guys.
We're sponsored by Disney, guys.
Yeah. I now want to take this time to thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
After that,
Yo,
I'm leaving.
If you sign up now,
guys,
Goodbye.
we should do a 24-hour charity stream.
Hell no.
yeah.
All right. On that note, I'm out.
Not tonight, obviously, dude, but like
Well,
sometime.
I mean, we've already got 3 hours. If we start now, it's only another 21.
But I gotta go see my grandmother.
Oh my.
I'm gonna say sorry, bitch.
All right, on that one, I'm out.
Are you actually out? Oh,
All right. Or
yeah, fuck those other guys. That was just us.
Should we see what Chris is doing? Joking.
Bring him on. Chris, if you're watching still, and I know you are, come on.
Oh, for sure he is. Yeah, Chris, come on. Well,
This has actually been a really, really fun stream. There's actually been a lot of people watching this. That's
It's crazy.
it's been quite a popular stream
this
tonight.
is, well, yeah, that's what happens when you are super mean to everybody. Apparently,
All right, cool.
He said, "All right." Well, wait. I can't. Can you? I can't message him.
No one, you've blocked us all, man.
Yeah, I can't message you. I'm gonna give you 15 minutes. I can't send you a link.
I mean, the dude's blocked me and then unblocked me and blocked me within the same month. So, like, that,
Where's my food? I gotta see how long I have
Oh.
till. I've got.
Anyway, I'm holding in the biggest piss. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off because we've already been on here for nearly. Well, I haven't, but you guys have been here for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And this was only meant to be
I love
45
you.
minutes, as we've been told. So,
Yes.
retire
taking
the
off.
hat
Oh,
for the
shit.
evening.
I love you, Alex. Hey, if I don't talk to you, have a good New Year, man.
And you guys, everyone in the chat, peace out. Much love. Thanks for
Peace
today.
So Chris is coming on. Zach?
Yeah. I got food. I've got food literally coming. It's like around the
Oh
block.
my God! Come here. Come here. Look who's here.
Hello.
Say hi. Hey, what sound does a cow make? She's thinking about it. She's being shocked. Hey, you. What sound does a cow make? Everyone's gonna think I have a stupid baby. Come on. Do stuff. Do stuff.
Hey.
She's cool. She watched you watched Akira with me one time when you were younger. I probably shouldn't have let you
Started
watch
off
that.
early. Yeah.
Yes, you did. You want to play with Dad's Beyblades? Pretty cool, huh?
She's like, this is not cool at all.
Yeah, Beyblade.
Can you say let it rip?
Hey, can you say let it rip? Chris, if you want to hop in, dude, you got to do it now, man. Because they're finally awake. Did you take a good nap? Yeah, those are Dad's headphones. Here, do you want to say hi to Zach from Uchu Shelf? Hi, did you hear that?
Hello.
What are you
How are
doing?
you? How you doing?
Hey, ask her what sound a cow makes.
What sound does a cow make?
Do it. Everyone's gonna think I'm
Moo.
not raising you right. Yeah, see, you can see yourself right there. Look, right there. She looks nothing like me, dude. She got all her looks from Taylor. If I slit her eyebrows.
Just take her to like a hairdresser. So a little off the top. No, just down the eyebrows.
She had it's so funny because when she was born, she had dark hair, dark features, and then as she's gotten older, her hair is turning into a ginger. Yes, you are. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are Dad's. This is Dad's anime. You want to watch a best Squatch?
That's not for kids.
It's a very for
Actually,
kids.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
It's mecha basketball. It's mecha basketball.
okay. He unblocked me. Should I send him the link?
I have
Then?
to. Hang on. Excuse my language. Sorry. Don't tell your mom I said that. I have to move my mouse over here.
What do you want? You owe me a fucking apology, Flip.
Why do I?
'Cause I was fucking, because like Zach fucking said, I was just trying to say about priorities, dude.
I didn't say shit. That's Sam.
No, that was Sam.
You know what I meant?
Well, my priorities was to hang out with her, but she ended up sleeping for almost 3 hours.
All right, well, dude, you texted me at 12
Yeah,
that
we were supposed to be at my grandmother's at this time, which is none of anyone's business. But the plan today was, we got home from the doctors. We woke up early, went to town, went to the doctors, went to lunch. She goes down for a nap.
you're taking it way too fucking far, dude. My simple point was that you were being disrespectful to all of them because you said that you only had 45 minutes.
I did.
And
I
that
thought. The plan was 45 minutes. The baby's going to sleep 45 minutes to an hour. And then
Okay, and my point was
him.
that you were being disrespectful because of how you said that. Dude, I don't even remember what I fucking said, dude.
You said
Can you send me the link to the chat again?
I mean, I don't have the ability to add anyone, so I don't.
Okay.
These are headphones, but you said. I mean, I will.
It's about priority flip, and that you were being disrespectful to Based, and that
Based
you could have said it in a different way. That you didn't want to play the game, and that you had other things to do. That's all I was trying to say. Be more cut and dry.
Character on my server, I would have played with him easily. If you would have leveled up to max level, because I've already put in the hundreds of hours, the months of time that it took me to get there. Yeah, right here. You said, I said just. So we were joking about MMOs back and forth. I said, well, you should have played. Oh wait. The beginning of the thing was Final Fantasy. Here I come again. I said, dude, I'll play 14. I love it. And then he said, I want to level a new character. Flip, what's the realm? Preferred realm, meaning what's my preferred realm? And I said, I'm on Balmung. And he said, Balmung is congested and it won't allow for the creation of new characters. So that's off the table. And then I jokingly said, we should have played regular Final Fantasy 14 to get access to a legacy server, nerd. And then we just went back and forth. And then, I said Blade and Soul while Zach was in on it too. And then he said, but let me know, Flip, because I know you won't be able to play as much as me. Meaning, hey, I'm giving you the option. I said, well, just pick what server. I won't be able to play for weeks. The funeral isn't until next week anyways. And he said, dang, I was going to start today. And then you said, no one is that busy. Just saying. And I said, ? No one runs a restaurant. Holy crap, Bridge. My drawstring, dude. Look at this.
You don't have to read the whole thing. It's not everybody else's fucking business. My whole point
you overreacted, and you this isn't the first time you've overreacted.
Okay, well, you're thinking that I'm overreacting.
You're taking it a bit too far.
Way too far, dude.
Like, Base said it was fine. Base gave him the option of
All right, cool, but I don't think it's fine. You're being a fucking asshole by saying that my feelings don't fucking matter, and I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm just fucking care more about something, and if you were a friend, you'd respect that.
Were you planning on playing Final Fantasy 14?
Dude, It doesn't even matter.
It does though.
It does
No, it
though,
doesn't.
because this was a conversation between me.
I don't want to
And
be around
Nick.
people that are shitty people that fucking
wasn't being shitty.
that have time to run a 4-hour stream, but don't have a time to play 45 minutes of Final Fantasy. You know what? You texted me. We text that chat
Yeah,
went on at like 11. It's like 4.
We
dude.
started streaming
half
at
the
like
day has gone by. You could have played, and
half the day has
that's,
gone by.
that's all my point.
My
It's
wife
priority.
hasn't been feeling good. She took a nap with
All
the
I'm
baby. I
saying
didn't
is
wake him up.
priorities. You do what you want to do, but when other people like Jin and Mike wanted to play Ark, or other fucking people want to play Final Fantasy, or I text you and I want to play Path of Exile,
I can't play Path of Exile.
you
either,
can never
man.
play a game because you can only do
I
things
said,
when
I
you
said
want to do.
I played
That's
Dota
all I'm
with you
gonna say.
twice, dude.
You're selfish. I'm leaving.
You're an idiot. So whatever.
Well, okay. This stream has had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah, I'm really confused. Bridge, did you decipher any of that? I think my kid is confused as well.
Yeah.
Now she's playing with my hats. Here you go. Look, you can be a loser too because you like the Broncos now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this stream was only supposed to go 45 minutes. Yeah. But my wife fell asleep with the kid, and I was going to let them sleep. And besides, this is the most fun I've had probably all week. I mean,
and he knows that too, and he's still choosing to go.
Like I just lost my grandfather Christmas Eve morning, and I have been at my grandmother's house pretty much the whole week. I think I've gone to town to try on a suit, and that's about it. But
I don't know, like
I don't know. It's whatever.
You should definitely.
No, you still gotta watch.
Yeah, and he blocked me again. Okay. I mean,
you're
still
block me but I mean, Chris, I like you. I have played games with you, so don't act like I've played Dota with you. Because Dota isn't going to take hundreds of hours for me to play. It's going to take 45 minutes to an hour, and we've played twice. So,
correct me if I'm wrong. He's just like a student, isn't he? Like he's in school right now.
I don't know what he does. I don't know.
I think it's just I don't know. It's just what does it fucking matter?
Yeah, it's just I mean, every time I stream, Chris has been on like 5 or 6 of the last streams.
Yeah.
I mean, and I didn't stream for a whole week. I streamed yesterday driving to my grandparents in the car for the first time in forever. So I don't know. You can't please everybody.
Guess not.
No. Cowboys, fuck off. Who's your favorite player in the league? I really like God, what's his tits? Mahomes. Really like Mahomes quite a bit. I think Mahomes is a fantastic player. But yeah, now we only got 25, Zach. It's just me and you.
Yeah.
We lost half of our viewers. So I don't really know how to end it on that awkward of a level.
Yeah. Chris, you got to come back, and then we got to end it.
I'm a piece of shit. I don't value my friend's time.
That's the irony. He's blaming you for not valuing your friend's time, but he's doing the exact same thing.
I mean, if he would have freaked out, he probably would have been on stream with us the entire time.
Yeah.
Easily. Bridge, what are you doing? She's just wearing the Broncos hat.
You should probably smack that out of her now.
She got really mad at me the other day. She was hitting her mom, and I smacked her hand. Probably did a little too hard, and she did not want anything to do with me all week. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Pumpkin? Had to do that in front of your kid. Love you, Chris, but timing, bud. It is what it is. I mean, I'm her dad, so it's probably not the worst thing she's heard. But yeah, so Zach, what do you got coming up? I know you're done with video. You said you were done with videos for the decade, and then you
know what? I got a haul coming out in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, so done with the decade. Honestly, dude, not respecting my time. I was expecting no videos from you, so I wasn't gonna allocate time to your haul video, but now I have to. Very disrespectful of you.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. My daughter is adorable. Yes, she looks just like her mom. Come here, hey, monkey, come here. Nope, she has her own bookshelf.
she's in love with books, just like her dad. Come here. You want to show your book off? Oh, that's not a book. Is that a book? What is that? Oh, it's pictures. Oh, it's a personalized. Someone got her this really cool book. It's personalized with her name.
Oh, that's cool.
So every time it talks about the main character, it's her.
Yeah.
So,
Cute.
so you got a haul video coming out in 30 minutes. And what do you got else coming up for the rest of the year?
That's it. I say that, but then I'll do 4 other videos. I don't know.
And guys, if you guys are watching and not subbed to Uchu Shelf, go sub to him. He is he's going to be doing all my thumbnails going forward because I think he's great. He also did the logo for Fan vs. Pro, which
when's that coming out?
That's the thing. We were supposed to do one tonight, but the whole grandfather situation. So
you're not respecting Justin Savakis this time, man.
Actually, I called him. We talked a lot last night. I talked to him while I was in the bath, and I talked to him on the phone before that. But I called him and was like, "Hey, man, when do you want to do it?" So it was supposed to be this week, but he's also sick. Timing just sucked, so we're probably gonna wait till technically next year, probably the second Monday of January, because the first Monday is the funeral. So, but yeah,
that's gonna be awesome.
Huh?
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. He was really impressed that you got that logo. Like that was like your first draft.
Yeah.
Like just boom, and he was like, "That guy's really good." I'm like, "Yeah, he's fucking awesome." So,
that's good to hear.
Yeah, we're doing that.
I've been a fan of his for fucking years.
Yeah, me too, dude. It's fucking bizarre. And now we text like every day, like just about stupid shit.
Cool guy.
Oh, he's super cool. Super understanding. What I really like about him is that, like, we both agreed. It was like an idea that I had, but he's like, I don't want to talk about, like, on our show, I don't want to talk about politics or anything that could alienate somebody.
Yeah.
Because I feel we both were like, yeah. So we're gonna try to steer away from that, but it's just such a good guy. Super cool. And then my favorite thing is he'll like slip that he's working on stuff that's not announced yet, like all the time. And I'm just like, hell yeah, dude. Bridge, you got your toothbrush? Yeah, babe. Yeah. Oh, well, I gotta go. The warden says.
Yeah, my food's here. I think I just heard it pull up, so that was a good convenient time.
What time is it for you?
10:30 at night.
What time does stuff stop delivering food there?
Pretty much midnight.
Midnight. We stop at 1.
See, now if I lived where you did, I'd probably be ordering from you at like.
I mean, you'd probably be hanging out.
Yeah, we would be.
Dude, that's the thing that sucks. Is like all my IRL friends don't like the same shit that we like. But
that's my problem too.
But I feel like if like you, me, Alex, even like Mike and Jen, if they were all around here, I would be fucking hanging out with everybody.
Yeah.
Like all the time. But my goal for 2020.
We'll meet up.
Yeah, 2020, we need to meet up. I would love to fly out there and hang out.
I'll make it happen.
Or if you come back home to Toronto, that's an 8-hour drive.
Yeah, fucking like, if I only met you in like 3 years ago, we probably.
Yeah, if you met me 3 years ago, you wouldn't be engaged. Me and you'd be married.
Yeah, exactly.
Flip Uchu said that. Uchu's gonna have a haul out in 30 minutes.
I say 30 minutes. It's probably the only reason is because I don't have a thumbnail done. Otherwise, I'll just. Oh no, that better not be happening.
What's happening?
I think YouTube logged me out. Now my video's gone. Better. I hate YouTube.
Dude,
YouTube, watching this. Get your shit together.
Yeah, seriously. Are you worried about January 1st? All that content shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that. Like,
I don't know what's gonna happen either. I'm a little worried, but I put my channel I noticed the moment I put 18 plus, my revenue has gone down.
Yeah, well, apparently you can't monetize 18 plus videos or something, which is stupid. Don't they have like a separate app for kids or something?
Yeah, but my cousins have that app, and they were on some very questionable stuff. Like they stumbled upon
like all the Spider-Man and Elsa shit.
Dude, yeah, what the hell?
That stuff's weird.
Otaku Unboxing is one of my favorite people is coming in for the end. So but you missed one hell of a show, dude. We had Based, Manga Hunter, we had Alonzi on, and it was a good time. So, but yeah, we're gonna get going, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.